Hey everybody, welcome on in. We are ready and set for game three of this three-game series. And just for an update today, it feels like a must-win because we have not been swept all season long. So if we don't step up and win this game, guys, it'll be the first time we've been swept all season long. However, we're going to maintain positivity and let's go over the pitching matchups for today and the lineups. Then we get started here live. So tonight, to avoid the sweep, we send up the young Emmett Sheehan to the mound. Starter with polarizing numbers this year. He's had some good starts and some awful ones as well. Overall, he's 4-6 with a 4.91 ERA, 16 games, all of them starts, 77 innings pitched, 86 strikeouts, and a whip of 1.27. And over his last three outings, on the 5th of July against the Padres, he took the loss. He went 4 1/3 innings, 3 hits, 1 earned run, 3 walks, and 5 strikeouts. He wasn't able to get through the 5th inning. And before that, on the 28th of June against the same Padres, he picked up the win. He went 5 innings in that one, 2 hits, 1 earned run, 2 walks, and 5 strikeouts. And then before that, on the 21st against Baltimore, he struggled. He took the loss, went 3 1/3, gave up 8 hits, 6 earned runs, walked 3, and struck out 4. But we hope he can have a better outing today and help us avoid the sweep. And opposing him on the mound for the Snakes, it'll be Mitch Bratt, left-handed pitcher. I don't know much about him. Record of 0-0. Young man, 23 years old. ERA of 3 in one game being a start. He went 3 innings with 3 strikeouts and a whip of 1.33. And that game was on the 24th of June against the St. Louis Cardinals. He went 3 innings, 2 hits, 1 earned run, walked 2, struck out 3. So I don't know what to really make of him, but let's hope we can get the offense kick-started and score some runs. We've been struggling to do so as of recently. And now then, I promise I'll get caught up with the chat in just a second. Here's our starting lineups for the game. First, starting with the Arizona Diamondbacks. They'll start off with Ketel Marte as usual, designated hitter, followed by Geraldo Perdomo, the shortstop. Corbin Carroll, the dangerous right fielder, bats third. Gabriel Moreno has catching duties on bat cleanup. Lord Goriel Jr. in left field. Then Vargas, the second baseman, and Grandpa, Nolan Arenado, has third base duties on bat seventh. Tim Tawa, who bats like Joe DiMaggio against us, is first base, batting eighth. And Waldschmidt will be the center fielder and round out their order, batting ninth. But now, for our starting lineup, for our Los Angeles Dodgers, hip hip Shohei MVP Ohtani, designated hitter, leading off, followed by Andy Pajes, center fielder, the first-time All-Star to be, and Freddie Freeman, the ultimate baseball professional, at first base, will bat third. 3 straight All-Stars right there. I just listed off, folks, as we turn Philly blue. Followed by the Mookster, Mookie Betts, the shortstop, has cleanup duties. Then Tommy Edmonds, second baseman. Followed by King Tuck, Kyle Tucker, the right fielder. And Big Teoscar Hernandez, in left field. He'll bat seventh. And that funky Muncy, Max Muncy, Dodgers OG, third baseman, will bat eighth. And Alfonso has the catching duties, and he'll round out the order and bat ninth. So first pitch is on its way here in a couple of minutes, and we have a moment to get caught up with the chat. So let's see. Sheehan solo, he swept the Brew Crew. All right, awesome. Congratulations on that very tough team to play. Pirates proved a lot right there. And yep. Dalton Rushing is taking the day off, signing some autographs, some photo ops, superstar kind of things, because Dalton Rushing is a superstar in the making. Great offer, Triolo, Davis, Santana, Ohtani, Caltech. Okay. Well, we'll revisit that another time. Give us a few more years. Maybe when they start to decline a bit. But nice try, though. I don't blame you for trying. Well, let's do this. I think today's a day. Let's snap out of this. Let's win. We have not been swept all year long. Let's not start now. Of course, the quest for the three-peat continues here at CHman712 Sports Network, an affiliate of Pure Adrenaline Sports here on YouTube. And just like before, I have the counter up there. We are at 234 subs right now, and I think we can hit 250 tonight. I just believe we can hit 250. And also, big congratulations to our friend and partner, Dr. Delay, the good doctor, our Pirates play-by-play guy. He reached 10,000 subs over on his channel, so big hand for Dr. Delay. Yeah, I don't blame you for trying, Sam. There you go. That's what you have to do. But, yep, Dr. Delay, 10K. Well-deserved, well-earned. But tonight, this game feels bigger than it really should. I mean, Diamondbacks are not threatening our spot in the division, but just the fact that we haven't been swept. Honestly, I can't remember. I would have to look. All right, 10K with a plus 35. There you go. Thank you for the update, Sam. Hopefully Andy will join us in a bit as well. He's probably working. But right now, we're getting closer and closer to getting back Kike Hernandez, which should help. And in an update, good news as of yesterday, Edwin Diaz has started rehab assignments down in the minors. So there's a good chance after the All-Star break, we're looking at getting Edwin Diaz back, the guy who's supposed to be our closer. So hopefully that'll bring us some bullpen help. Here's Emmett Sheehan, 16 games, 16 starts, 4.6 record, 4.91 ERA, 77 innings, 86 strikeouts, 25 walks, 15 home runs allowed, though. An opponent's batting .247 against him, so we need a big start from this young man today. Oh, yeah, your buddy Andrew. Oh, National League Division, yeah, that was a rough series. I couldn't remember that we actually got swept. I didn't remember that, but I know we lost badly. Yeah, wow. Since 2006, that was a rough series. But, you know, the Snakes, they always play us well for one reason or the other. Like, no rhyme or reason. And here we are. Ketel Marte digs in. First pitch on the way. Way upstairs with the fastball, 1-0. So here's Ketel Marte, 259 on the year, 17 home runs, 54 RBIs. Only 1 for 10 in this series so far. But you don't want to get him going. The pitch, caught on a mischallenge him with the cheese, 1-1. Hey, baby gal Dow, happy Sunday to you too, baby girl. Got the party coming together, huh? Come on, Sheehan, let's go. Here is the 1-1. In there at the knees, a changeup for strike 2. And we are set up. Come on, Sheehan, start this game off right and punch this fool out. Keep that pesky leadoff man off base. Sheehan is set. The delivery, the 1-2. Pop foul on the fastball. We'll do it again. Count remains 1-2. Oh, Joe Chomsky. Oh, you mean Sinbin? Yeah, Sinbin. Jay's YouTuber. I know he was in Fitzy's stream a little bit earlier, so he might pop in. Here's the 1-2. Fouled away, 1-2. Hey, you know what? Those trivia questions might be a good idea for the chat. I'm not a great trivia guy, but I think the chat would really enjoy it. And if I know the answer, I'll say it. But, you know, I think that'll be a good way to get the chat thinking. Not a bad idea, Rushing. Here's the 1-2. High and away. 2-2 to change up misses. Oh, Joe Chomsky. Yeah, he was in Fitzy's stream a little bit earlier. I don't know if that game is over yet or not. It was tied 2-2 the last time I saw in the bottom of the 9th inning. But I can expect to see them after that game. That's for sure. So we'll know when that game is over when Tom Fitzpatrick and his crew comes in here. And we'll welcome them in with open arms as usual. Here's the 2-2 delivery. Swung on, popped up behind the plate, foul territory. Alfonso gives it a look, but it's in the seats. What an at-bat for Marte. 7 pitches thrown by Sheehan already. Oh. Don't let him lock in here. Punch this fool out. Punch out Marte. Let's go. They're set. Sheehan will deal the 2-2 to Marte. The pitch. Fouls back to high cheese. We'll do it again. Another foul ball. It's an 8-pitch at bat. These D-backs, they grind at bats out. Very hard to put them away. The Diamondbacks, second place in the NL West. The pitch. Grounds the curveball foul. We'll do it again. Count remains 2-2. And it's driving me crazy. I mean, I would love to get 6 innings out of Sheehan if possible. But who knows? Here's the 2-2 on the way. And he pulls that changeup foul. We'll do it again. A freaking 10-pitch at bat, folks. 10-pitch at bat for the leadoff hitter, Marte. I can't stand Marte, by the way. Here's the 2-2 to Ketel Marte. He checks his swing on a slider and fouls it off. And it's now been an 11-pitch at bat. Holy crap. Here's the 2-2 to Marte. Again. Payoff for the 50th time. And catcher calls time and comes out to the mound. So we got a moment, folks. Alfonso wants to talk something over with Sheehan. Maybe he's noticed something, I don't know. But if he did, it's a good thing they're addressing it now. Don't let the floodgates open up or cause problems. A little friendly banter between Dave Roberts and Ketel Marte. Both of them laughing. Dave's got his Hollywood chair, director chair. Man is in style, rolling with style. All right, the little meeting is over. Marte steps back in. Sheehan is set. The 2-2. Pops that one foul behind the plate. That'll reach the seats over the dugout. So, we'll do it again. Okay, just ended. Awesome. So they should be here in just a bit. 12 pitch at bat for Ketel Marte. Here's the 2-2 to Marte. And finally pops that one up behind the plate. Alfonso gives it a look and crap, it's in the seats. Oh my goodness, Marte, what the frick? God, I hate Marte. He's one of my most hated players. Hey, Ronnie is here, guys. Ronnie. Ooga booga indeed, my friend. Ooga booga. So here's the 14th pitch of this at bat to the leadoff hitter. The 2-2. Cut on and miss on the slider. Strike 3. Sit down, fool. Punch out. Dump your K's in the chat. Marte finally goes down on strike. Sit down. Take that. Oh, they won? Awesome, Ronnie. Awesome. So they should come in here in high spirits and happy. And nobody will be complaining except for maybe Joe Chomsky. Here's the pitch. There's a strike to Perdomo. Curveball inside corner, 0-1. Perdomo, 244 average, 6 home runs, 34 RBI, 719 OPS on the year. Here's the 0-1 to Perdomo. And he grounds that one foul up the first base side. Count is 0-2. And we are set up again here, 0-2. Punch this fool out. Let's go. Punch him out. With 16 pitches here in the first inning already through the first 2 batters. Sheehan is set. He delivers the 0-2 pitch. Checks his swing on the high cheese. The appeal, they said he went. Strike 3, guys. Strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts. Dump your K's in the chat. Emmett Sheehan strikes out Perdomo. That's what we needed, guys. That's what we needed. The Sheehan is on. This is going to be a good game. No bad talk, Greg. Oh, gotcha. So here's Corbin Carroll, 255, 13 home runs, 45 RBIs. First pitch is a high fastball for a ball, 1-0. He's also got an 834 OPS, but struggling, an 087 average, 4 for 46 over his last 13 games. Here's the 1-0. There's a strike. The slider catches the outside corner, 1-1. Come on, Sheehan. Let's go, buddy. Come on. Just get through his first 2 innings. That's usually where he has problems. Here's the 1-1. Upstairs with the fastball. He checks his swing. They said he held up, so 2-1. 20 pitches now for Sheehan here in the opening. Yep. Rushing's waiting to pinch hit later and walk it off, baby. Here's a 2-1. Fouls a curveball. The count's now 2-2. Yep, Dalton Rushing is waiting to come into the game, y'all. Very promising young catcher with 2 walk-off hits in his career already. Kid's a beast. Here's the 2-2 to Carroll. Caught on a miss. Challenged him with the heat and got him. Strike 3. So Sheehan strikes out the side. Dump your K's in the chat. And Diamondbacks don't score when we return. Hip hip Shohei, Andy Pajes, and Freddie Freeman are due up. Let's go Dodgers, folks. Hey, Fitzy, you missed it. Emmett Sheehan struck out the side. And that annoying Ketel Marte had like a 15 or 16 pitch at bat, man. Drove me crazy. He wouldn't give up. But yep. I'm telling y'all, if Emmett Sheehan gets through the first 2 innings without giving up a run, we're winning. Yeah, Steven, what's up, buddy? Hey, a big old round of applause for our friends over the Boston Red Sox. Congratulations. Awesome, awesome. Now y'all get to chill back and check out a different game. Hey, Commissioner Charles, what's up, buddy? And we are back at the ballpark. Shohei will lead things off. Shohei Ohtani up the bat. And a storyline for y'all who just joined the channel, just joined the stream over from Fitzy. We need to win today to avoid the sweep. And here's the fun fact. We have not been swept all season long. If we don't win, it'll be the first time we've been swept all 2026. So we're trying to avoid that today. All right. Commissioner Charles, ladies and gentlemen. Round of applause for Commissioner Charles. Surprised Joe Chomsky isn't here yet, y'all. Here is Shohei. Shohei walking into the batter's box. Cinemax moment. Let's go. Mr. MVP. Here's Mitch Bratt. AAA numbers, 1-1 with a 2.41 ERA, 52 and a third innings pitched, 51 strikeouts, 14 walks, 13 starts, 4 home runs allowed, opponents batting 195 against him, so we're facing a kid. Bro, at least you did have worse bet. Shohei swings at the first pitch, skies it out to deep left, going back at the track at the wall. It is gone! 15 rows back. Hip hip Shohei with the leadoff home run, and it's 1-0 LA. Shohei, number 22 of the year, solo shot. Commissioner Gordon. 437 feet, exit velo of 112, and that is why Shohei Ohtani is Mr. MVP. What a blast. He knew that was gone. And Shohei strikes again, y'all. And here comes Andy Pajes. He swings at the first pitch, but lifts it to center field, playable. He's batting .271, 17 home runs, 66 RBIs. First time All-Star, but there's a fly out to center, so 1 down. Hey, Geen, what's up, buddy? But now Freddie Freeman, the ultimate baseball professional, comes up to bat. 1-0 LA on the leadoff home run. That's his 33rd career leadoff home run, number 27 with the Dodgers. He's getting closer and closer to the Dodgers record. 33 career leadoff home runs for Shohei Ohtani, folks. Here's Freddie, takes a ball inside, 1-0. 293 average, 15 home runs, 49 RBIs. Another all-star, by the way. We are turning Philly blue, y'all. So the record for the Dodgers is 32 by Mookie Betts. Shohei is at 27. So Shohei looking to take that over at some point. More milestones to come, y'all. That one misses low, 2-0. Yeah, Showtime strikes again. Shohei Ohtani. Pitch to Freddie is high and tight for a ball. Fastball misses. 3-0 to Freddie Freeman. He's Freddie Freeman, 344 average and 994 OPS over his last 25 games. Propelled him right into the All-Star game. Yes, Dalton Rushing is here, y'all. Here's a 3-0 to Freddie. And he rips that one foul on the fastball. The knees will do it again, 3-1. By the way, Dalton, just to let you know, Fitzy, Tom Fitzpatrick, has been scouting you, by the way. He wanted to trade for you, man. He wanted to take you away from us. Well, we won't let that happen. Here's a 3-1. Foul off the sinker, 3-2. Rushing is ours. Rushing bleeds blue. Yeah, let's go. Sorry, Fitzy, I have to mess with you a little bit, buddy. Here's the 3-2. And Freddie lifts that one to left. Coming in is the left fielder, and he makes the grab. So 2 down. Fly out to left field. And now, here he comes, folks. Here comes my guy. The Mookster is coming up. Mookie Betts, y'all. Mookie Betts coming up. Mookie, 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 Mookie. Let's go. Got you, Geen. Gotcha. And the sinker misses, 1-0. So Mookie, 239 on the year, 11 home runs, 31 RBIs. He has 24 home runs and 66 RBIs against Arizona in his career. The pitch is outside. Curveball misses, 2-0 to Mookie Betts. Geen, yeah, green, Geen, bean, yep. Drama in the clubhouse. Yeah, that's true. You need Freddie Freeman and Mookie Betts with you, man. Here's a 2-0. Mookie pulls the sinker, foul down the third base line. 2-1. That is true. You need to hang out with Mookie and Freddie, or the wheels fall off. Whatever the Mookster has been telling you, it works, man. Here's a 2-1 to Mookie Betts. Breaking ball is in there for a strike. The high outside corner, 2-2. Count is level here to Mookie, 2-2. Come on, Mookie, electrify us. Yeah, let's go, Mookie. Here's a 2-2 to Mookie. And he grounds that one to short. Shortstop is there on to first. So the Dodgers are retired, but they take a 1-0 lead on the leadoff blast by Shohei Ohtani. And after an inning of play, it's 1-0 LA. And when we return, Gabriel Moreno, Lourdes Gurriel Jr., and Vargas due up for the Snakes when we return. Stay tuned here live at the CHman712 Sports Network, bringing you Sunday afternoon MLB action. The quest for the three-peat continues here, folks. And I did add some more games to my upcoming streaming schedule, and I plan to add some more after the game. So you guys will be in the know. After the All-Star break, due to my work schedule, I won't be able to call the first series against the Yankees. But then I'll be back for the series after that against the Philadelphia Phillies, and then the following weekend against the Mets. Let's do turkey bacon clubs, girl. You speak my language. You know how to feed a man. Yeah. Let's go to turkey bacon clubs this time. Ladies and gentlemen, Dallas Mod Girl, who feeds us so well. Oh, yeah, yep. Called it, and it happened, buddy. Yeah. And for those of you who don't know, Dalton Rushing is formerly known as Toronto Tempo fan, who also joined the Blue Nation. Oh, no avocado, Queen DMG. No avocado, girl. I'm one millennial who doesn't do avocados. What about Fitzy? I'm surprised Fitzy's not voting. Where'd Fitzy go? And Fitzy wanted Dalton Rushing. Yep. By the way, guys, check out Dalton Rushing's channel, folks. I posted Dalton Rushing's channel on one of my posts. Make sure to subscribe, check him out. I'll try to put his link in later when I have a moment. We're back at the ballpark. Oh, swinging a foul straight back on the first pitch to High Cheese, 0-1. So Gabriel Moreno, batting .300, 6 home runs, 32 RBIs. He's on a 6-game hitting streak, batting .458 over the 6 games, an OPS of .822. Oh, fries, that sounds good. Awesome. Here's the 0-1. That one is pulled through the hole right by third. Right by the glove of Muncy, and that's a base hit. So Moreno reaches with a leadoff single here in the second inning. And I hope this nonsense doesn't start. So we got to get Sheehan through the second inning. I guarantee you, once he gets through the second inning, we should be smooth sailing. But this is usually when the trouble starts up. But yeah, anyways, going back to Dalton, our good friend over there, he does. He'll be doing recaps of the games I'll miss. Here's the pitch. Slider misses outside to Gurriel Jr. 1-0. 216 on the year, 2 home runs, 20 RBIs, 565 OPS, and he was a 2023 All-Star for the National League. Here's a 1-0. That one's pulled foul on the slider, 1-1. Yeah, I saw the X-Man video, yep. That was awesome. Yeah, I'm going to try to pull your channel up when I can and put that up there as well so people could check you out for the recaps. Since we're kind of working together, I call the games, you're doing the recaps, you do the recaps of the games I can't call. Here's a 1-1 to Gurriel Jr. Fastball misses outside, 2-1. Oh, game just ended. Yep. For anyone looking for score updates, I'll provide that after this inning. So stay tuned. I will provide out-of-town score updates. Here's a 2-1 from Sheehan. Cuts and misses over the changeup. 2-2. We are set up. Remember, Emmett Sheehan struck out the side in the first inning. Let's see if he's got that strikeout pitch going today, y'all. See if he's got it. Yes, for the Dodgers, absolutely. Love the passion, love it. And Sheehan steps off for a moment. Take a sip. Looks like they called him for a balk. Yeah, it was a balk. Umpire called him for a balk. And the runner goes down to second base. So now the D-backs will have a runner scoring. Swing and a miss over the slider. Strike 3. Sit down, fool. Emmett Sheehan, strikeout number 4. Take that. Dump your K's in the chat. Sheehan with the K. Let's go. 1 down here. But the Diamondbacks have a runner in scoring position. And here's Vargas, 255 on the year, 7 home runs, 46 RBIs. First pitch to Vargas. Bounces in the dirt with the curveball, but doesn't get past the catcher. 1-0. Moreno can't advance. Sheehan had 30 pitches here in the top of the second inning. Yeah, thank you, Geen. Appreciate it. Our good friend Geen Bean. Here's the 1-0 to Vargas. Strike. Change up along the top of the strike zone. 1-1. And I know Tom Fitzpatrick is an expert in these numbers and statistics. But Fitzy, we can get Sheehan through the second inning. We're gold. Because, you know, he's got that first and second inning curse. Here's the 1-1. And he grounds that one deep in the whole second. Good play on the first. 2 down. Good range. Tommy Tanks with the good range there. Went deep into the hole at second, between second and first to get it. So 2 down. The runner does advance to third. But we're closer to getting out of the inning. Tommy Tanks with the play, showing off a little range. Here comes Nolan Arenado, 243, 12 home runs, 39 RBIs. Fastball's upstairs, 1-0. Hey, Arenado, do us a favor. Retire. All right, see you later, Geen. Emmett Bayo. Here's a 1-0. Breaking ball upstairs. 2-0 to Arenado. Yeah, Emmett Bayo will be all right if he can get out this inning. Hey, you also missed the leadoff home run for Shohei Ohtani, Turkey, man. You missed a lot. You missed Sheehan striking out the side in the first. Fouls off the slider. The count is 2-1 to old man Arenado. I need to get a please retire chant for Arenado whenever we face him. For a soundbite, please retire. Please retire. Here's a 2-1 to Arenado. Fouls the fastball back. The count is even at 2-2. So Sheehan set up here. Can he get another K? Let's find out. Get the strikeout. Yep, get the strikeout. Get strikeout number 5. Let's go. He's set. Here's the 2-2. He checks his swing on the changeup in the dirt. They appeal. They said he held up. Oh, senior citizen benefit. 3-2, y'all. 3-2. They said he held up even though it looked like he went to me. He has a record 6-time platinum glove, as does Arenado. So, Here's the 3-2 payoff to Arenado. Pitch is set and chopped towards third. Muncy charges in, throws on the first, and that'll do it, guys. So the Snakes strand one, and after an inning and a half of play, it's 1-0 LA. And when we return, Tommy Edman, Tommy Tanks, Kyle Tucker, King Tuck, and Big Teo de Oscar Hernandez do up when we return. Stay tuned. And now that I have a moment, I'll give you guys some score updates. Keep the chat happy. So here's your score update so far. The Pittsburgh Pirates annihilate the Milwaukee Brewers 14-5. The Orioles flush the Royals 8-2. The Yankees are 5-3 winners over the Natties. And the Indians on top of the Marlins right now 5-1 in the bottom of the ninth inning. The Cubs defeat the Reds 8-4. Mariners take care of the Devil Rays 8-2. The Red Sox defeat the Mets and complete their sweep 3-2. The Phillies blank the Tigers 5-0. The mighty Chicago White Sox take care of the Oakland A's 9-1. The Twins are up 4-2 in the top of the ninth inning over the Anaheim Angels. And the Bravos and the St. Louis Cardinals tied 3-3. That game's in the bottom of the seventh. The Power Rangers up 4-1 over the Astros in the top of the seventh inning. The Colorado Cookies up 1-0 over the Giants in the bottom of the second. And the Blue Jays up 1-0 over the Padres in the bottom of the second inning. And that's been your score updates, folks. Brought to you by CHman712. Yeah, overrated. Hey, yeah, go ahead, Dalton. Throw the chat a trivia question. Now, chat, pay attention. Especially you, Chomsky, since you want to learn something. Be ready, Turkey Man. Questions coming. Be ready, Turkey Man. We are back at the ballpark. And here is Tommy Tanks. First pitch is fouled on a slider, 0-1. So Edman batting .349, one home run over his last 4 games, 5 for 14, a double, 5 runs scored, and a walk and a steal. So Tommy Edman continues to hit very well since coming off the IL, and he has 9 RBIs since coming off the IL. That pitch is upstairs with the fastball 1-1. Ooh, for career strikeouts. That's a good one. Here's the 1-1. The pitch. Pulled foul on the third base side, 1-2. I'm going to go ahead and say, I'm going to say Clayton Kershaw. I mean, especially due to his longevity. I'm going to say Clayton Kershaw. Any other answers, guys, before he gives us the answers? Y'all put your answers in the chat, folks. Let's get interactive in here. Chom, I expect you to try, too. 1-2. And that one's tapped to third. Charges, throws to first. Edman is retired. So Brat, funny name for the pitcher, Brat. His name is literally Brat. B-R-A-T-T. Brat. So Brat gets the first out, and it's 1 down. Bottom of second inning, Dodgers up 1-0. Nobody on base. Here's Kyle Tucker, 247, 7 home runs, 47 RBIs. Put your answers to the trivia in there, guys. Slurve ball almost hit him. Way upstairs, 1-0. So Slurvey misses. Mookie's having a laugh about something. Here's a 1-0 to King Tuck. That slurve ball hits the top of the zone, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. So Turkey Man's also going with Clayton Kershaw. Any other answers in the chat? Do y'all have any other guesses? Here's a 1-1. That one's tapped to second. Second baseman with easy play on to first. So 2 up, 2 down here at the bottom of second inning. Power Rangers. There you go, Chom. Once again, thank you for joining us for this Sunday afternoon baseball. Here's Big Teoscar Hernandez. 247, 8 home runs, 36 RBIs on the year. Big man just came off the IL not too long ago to pitch. Inside at the knees, fastball misses 1-0. He's only 1 for 17 against Arizona. Yeah, longevity definitely. Chom. Pitches inside, fastball misses 2-0. 2-0 to Big Teo. So, any more guesses, y'all, in the chat before we find out the answer? Here's the 2-0 to Teo. Chops that one foul, 2-1 on the fastball. 2-1 count to Big Teo Hernandez. Let's get a 2-out rally going, y'all. Once again, if you're enjoying the stream, tap the like button. It helps the algorithm to get the channel recommended, the stream recommended, get more viewers. That pitch is way upstairs with the fastball, 3-1. If you haven't already done so, subscribe. Subscribe. We are on the road to 300. The tracker is up there. A little encouragement. I think we can reach 250, y'all. Let's get to 250 to pitch. Breaking ball inside, ball 4. So Teo draws a walk. We have a 2-out base runner, guys. Now here's that funky Muncy, Max Muncy Dodgers OG. 261 on the year, 17 home runs, 40 RBIs, and also an all-star this year. The starting all-star third baseman, by the way, for the National League. 846 OPS, 16 RBIs in his last 23 games. That pitch is inside of the knees, 1-0. Sinker misses. So 1-0 to Funky Muncy. Oh, we got it. Chom, we got it, buddy. Here's a 1-0 to Funky Muncy. Checks his swing on the slurve outside. They said he held up. Count is 2-0. Congratulations to us. We got it right. Heck yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you for the trivia question, Dalton. Here's a 2-0 to Muncy. Catches the outside corner with a fastball, strike 1, 2-1. 2-1 count to the Funky Muncy. Let's go. Here's a 2-1. Sinker's upstairs, ball 3. So it's a 3-1 count here. Dodgers looking to make some noise here with 2 down. Teoscar Hernandez, who walked, is at first base. 3-1 count to Max Muncy. Dodgers up 1-0 so far. Here's a 3-1 pitch. Misses inside with the fastball. That is ball 4. And we've got 2 on now with 2 outs. Back-to-back walks. Good at bats. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, exactly, Joe Chomsky. We got the Ooga Booga question right. It looks like they're coming out to talk to the pitcher. So we have a moment. Just like the pitching coach is coming out to talk to Brat. But we got 2 on here with 2 outs. We are threatening here. We got a runner in scoring position. See if we can get something done here. Yeah, I'll have to touch base with Tom Fitzpatrick and see what he's got to say. Be careful what you wish for, Chom. You might regret it, though. By the time Fitzy's done with you, you might have some regrets, little buddy. So here's Alfonso, the catcher, as Dalton Rushing gets the day off. The pitch. Inside of the slider, 1-0. Alfonso looking for his first hit. Recent call-up, he replaced Chucky Robinson, who was DFA'd. The 1-0 fouls off the fastball, count as 1-1. So here's the 1-1 to Alfonso. The pitch. Fouls off another fastball. The count is 1-2. 1-2 count to Alfonso here. Alfonso looking for his first hit, y'all. Looking for that first hit. This would be a great time to get it. Get us another run. That would be great. The runners on first and second. 2 down. 1-2 count. Pitch on the way to Alfonso, the catcher. The pitch. Fouls off the high cheese in on the hands. And the count remains 1-2. One chip challenge. Oh, come on. No one chip challenge for you? So here's the 1-2 to from Brat to Alfonso. And he fouls off another fastball. Count remains at 1-2. We'll do it again. Alfonso fighting here. Fighting. Come on, lock in. Let's go. Lock in here, buddy. Lock in. Brat is set. The 1-2 on the way. And he taps that one on the infield. Charging in the shortstop. Throws down to first. They got him. Close play at first. Good pick at first. So the Dodgers strand 2 after 2 innings of play is still 1-0 LA. And when we return, the Snakes will have Tawa, Waldschmidt, and Marte due up when we return here to CHman712 Sports Network, folks. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. We're going to keep on fighting. Let's try to avoid that sweep today. No. You said no? No. And I'm not going to make you eat a pickle because you'll probably just enjoy that. I wouldn't, but you would, probably. So I don't know if that's enough of a punishment for you. Probably not. But if y'all are enjoying the stream, make sure to tap that like button, y'all. Let's get the stream recommended. Get it out to more audiences. Let's grow. We're growing together. If you haven't subbed already, sub and join the chat. Say hello. Introduce yourselves. We have a good community forming here. We are growing together. We are on the road to 300 subscribers. I think we can hit 250 before this is all said and done today. Just wishful thinking. I think we can do it. 250 subscribers. Hey, Ivan, what's up? How's it going? Trying to avoid the sweep today. We are on our way. The road to 300 subscribers, and we are back at the ballpark. Let's see if Sheehan can get through another inning here. Here's Tim Tawa, 213, 2 home runs, 14 RBIs. And he takes a slider for a strike, 0-1. This series, Tawa, 6 for 9, 2 doubles, a home run, and 6 RBIs. Definitely have been killing us all series. Cuts and misses at the slider outside, 0-2. So we are set up 0-2, looking for another punch out, guys. See if we can get that punch out. Let's go. Here's the 0-2 pitch from Sheehan. He deals. Check swing on the slider didn't go 1-2. Slider misses low and away. So 1-2 count to Tim Tawa. Sheehan deals. Fouls off the high heat. Count remains 1-2. We'll do it again, folks. We'll do it again. Well, let's strike this guy out. Let's go, Sheehan. Come on. Here's the 1-2. Changeup bounces in the dirt. 2-2. We'll do it again. Two level count, even count here on Tawa. Nobody on. It's the start of the third inning. 1-0 LA. The pitch. Cuts and misses over the slider. Strike 3. Dump your K's in the chat, guys. 5th strikeout of the day for Emmett Sheehan. Let's go. Sriracha's on no milk or water. Wow. Sriracha is good, man. That is some good stuff. I like Sriracha. Here's Waldschmidt, 254 average on the year, no home runs, 8 RBIs in limited playing time. The pitch. There's a strike. Fastball nips the outside corner, 0-1. Hey, yep, there's Steven. Steven's still here. Baconator with chocolate frosty and extra pickles. Oh my goodness. The pickles part ruins it. Here's the pitch. Oh, couldn't hold up on the high cheese. He goes around. He tried to check his swing. Couldn't hold up. So 0-2. We're set up. 0-2 here, guys. Come on, Sheehan. Get through this. One inning at a time, buddy. Come on, Sheehan. Here's the 0-2 from Emmett Sheehan. Oh, curveball bounces, so that's 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes here. Still set up. We're about to hit 100 views already for the afternoon, folks. Thank you all so much. Just make sure we like the stream. Tap the like button. Let's get it recommended to more. So here's the 1-2. Cuts and misses over the slider outside and low. It's another strikeout. Dump your K's again. Strikeout number 6 for Sheehan. Sit down. 2 up, 2 down by way of decay. Emmett Sheehan dealing here in the third. But now here comes the pesky Ketel Marte. Here's Marte, 0 for 1. Pitches, checks his swing on the curveball in the dirt. They said he didn't go 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes here to Marte. Chug a root beer wearing a Red Sox jersey. What kind of punishment is that? That's not no punishment. Here's a 1-0 to Marte. Swings and grounds a changeup foul up the first base side, 1-1. 1-1 count on Ketel Marte. Yeah, y'all need Marte, bro. Red Sox looking for Ketel Marte, huh? Here's a 1-1 to Marte. Swings and pulls that one into right, but there is Kyle Tucker. So King Tuck with the catch. The Snakes go 3 up, 3 down. Very economical inning for Sheehan. And after 2.5 innings of play, it's still 1-0 LA. And when we return, hip hip Shohei Ohtani, the home run man. Andy Pye is a first-time All-Star. And Freddie Freeman, the ultimate baseball professional, due up, folks. Stay tuned here live at the CHman712 Sports Network, covering Dodgers play-by-play. How would that be humiliating, Chom? Explain it. Explain yourself now, little bro. Hey, Fitzy, by the way, Sheehan has made it past 2 innings. He just got through the third. You know what that means, right? He got past the curse of the first, second inning jitters. Be good to get a couple more runs here to support Sheehan. Sheehan's pitching well so far, building his confidence. Let's get him a couple more runs and avoid the sweep. We haven't been swept all year, guys, and I don't want us to start now. No sweep. Say no to a sweep. We are not getting swept. Oh, because you hate the Red Sox and you hate root beer. Wow, you hate those two things that badly, huh? We are back at the ballpark. Shohei Ohtani coming up, y'all. 1 for 1 with a solo home run. 9th leadoff home run this season alone. His 3rd in the last 5 games. Since 2024, he leads the league in leadoff home runs by 10. Next one is Byron Buxton at 17. Kyle Schwarber after that with 15. Shohei checks the swing on the inside pitch. He said he held up 1-0. Here's the 1-0 to Shohei. Curveball's upstairs, 2-0. So a 2-0 count on Shohei Ohtani here. The lefty's set, he deals. Ooh, hard swing and a foul. Chops the sinker. So 2-1. 2-1 to Shohei Ohtani. Bottom of the 3rd inning, Dodgers up 1-0. Oh, he fouled that one into his foot. He hopped a little bit there. Good thing he had that foot guard. That was fouled right down there, straight into the foot. Ooh. Just grimacing right there. Dang. Now here's the 2-1 to Shohei Ohtani. The pitch. Swung on, lifted into right. Go back, go, and it's off the wall. That should be extra bases for Shohei. And the Dodgers have a leadoff double here in the bottom of the 3rd. Shohei Ohtani now 2 for 2 with a double added to everything. He's got a solo home run and a double. And in will come Andy Pages, the first-time All-Star to be this year. Shohei, good swing. I was hoping it would go back. Go. I thought we had home run number 2. But it's off the wall. Hit that one on a line, too. No one could get to it. Chom did the 1-chip challenge. Pages. Inside slider. 1-0. Here's Andy Pages, a first-time All-Star. Big congratulations to him. Well earned, well deserved. Here's a 1-0. Way inside with the fastball. 2-0. 2-0 here on Andy Pages. He's 349 on the year with runners in scoring position with 8 doubles. Been very clutch for us this year. No. Here's the 2-0 to Pages. Low and inside. 3-0. Fastball misses. 3-0. 3-0 count to Andy Pages. Somebody give this man an extension. Let's lock him up for the next 7-8 years. Here's a 3-0. Upstairs, ball 4. So 2 on, nobody out. Pages draws a walk. Yeah, where's the turkey sandwich? Hey, how about that? You make him eat a turkey sandwich. That's cannibalism for the turkey man, huh? So here's Freddie Freeman, the ultimate baseball professional. 0 for 1 today so far with a flyout. Runners on first and second, nobody out. Dodgers threatening here to get more runs. Here's the first pitch to Freddie. Way upstairs with the slurve, 1-0. 1-0 to Freddie Freeman, the ultimate baseball professional. Come on, Freddie. Let's go. No, Chom? Yeah, of course. You'll eat a turkey sandwich, right? Cannibal. Slurve catches a high inside corner for a strike, 1-1. Cannibalism for you, turkey man, huh? Don't you think? Here's the 1-1 to Freddie Freeman. High and tight, the sinker misses, 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike here to Freddie Freeman. Ohtani on second, Pages on first. LA leads 1-0 here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. No outs. 2-1 pitch to Freddie Freeman, who's 0 for 1 so far. Outside sinker. 3-1, y'all. 3-1, good hitters count. Will you eat it with a with a mouse? That's a good one, Steven. Once again, I love the energy the chat brings, guys, for his afternoon baseball game. Here's a 3-1 to Freddie Freeman, and he swings and lifts that one to center field. It's fairly deep. At the warning track, it's caught. Shohei will tag up, and so does Pages. Throws offline to second, and Ohtani and Pages both advance. So it was a productive out by Freddie, hit deep enough. So runners on second and third with 1 out, and here he comes, guys. Here comes Mookie Betts. Mookie is coming up, guys. 0 for 1 with a ground out, an opportunity to get us some more runs. 1 out, second and third. Let's go. Come on, Mookie. What are the umpires convening about? 3 umpires there having a talk about something. Hold on, guys. Let's figure out what this is about. What are they complaining about? Not seeing any updates. Trying to figure out what this is, guys. And of course, Arizona is on the bullpen phone right now, so Bratt may not have much longer to go. Well, I don't know what that was all about, but nothing came of it. Yeah, doing that again. Oh, he has to delete his MLB The Show file. Pitches way outside the changeup. Misses 1-0 to Mookie Betts. Here's the Mookster, guys. The Mookster. Number 55-0 for our Dodgers. Mookie Betts, the man who brought the winning culture to the franchise. Here's a 1-0 to Mookie. Way upstairs with the curveball. 2-0. 2-0 count to Mookie Betts, guys. Mookie working himself into a good hitter's count here. Here's a 2-0. Swung on it. Oh my goodness. Popped up. Again. Back-to-back nights. Pop up in front of the pitcher's mound. The first baseman makes the play. 2 down. Come on. Let's not have second and third at 1 out and not get a run in. Oh my goodness. Mookie, I love you, but this is back-to-back nights. You've done this. So 2 down here for the Dodgers. Here's Edman. Tommy Edman 0 for 1. Fastball's outside for a ball, 1-0. Come on, Edman. Make things right. Get a hit here. Get a hit. Come on, Tommy Tanks. Here's a 1-0 to Edman. Cuts and misses at the high cheese, 1-1. Come on. Yeah, let Ronnie run your credit card, Chom. He does it all the time, doesn't he? Come on, Tommy Tanks. Hit a tanker for us here, buddy. Here's the 1-1. Swung on. Lifted into left. That gets down for a hit. Both runners were running with 2 down. To throw to the plate. Gets past the catcher. 2 runs will score. And Tommy Edman makes it to second base. It's an RBI for Tommy Edman. And it's 3-0 Dodgers here in the bottom of the third. It's a single, and he advances to second base on the throw to home. So, man in scoring position here with 2 down, 2 runs already in, and Kyle Tucker coming up. Yep, thank you, Commissioner Charles. Hit them free subs. Like the stream. Let's get it out there. We are growing, guys. We are growing together. Road to 300 subscribers here. Oh, wow. Somebody came up with the clutch hit. Tommy Tanks, Tommy Edman. Good heads-up running from Pages to score. And that throw almost hit Pages. He was able to get out of the way and touch the home plate. So, what a play. Good job, Pages. Here's King Tuck. 0 for 1 today so far. Runner on second. 2 down. Sheehan doing some stretches and doing like that in the dugout, kind of keeping himself loose. Here's King Tuck. Yeah, Ronnie. There we go. Let's go Dodgers right now. Let's go. Let's go Dodgers. Here's the pitch to Tuck. Outside the sinker, misses 1-0. Also, I know Ronnie, you and Fitzy would definitely appreciate the fact that the Dodgers took Kyle Tucker out of the American League for at least another couple of years. So you guys don't have to see Kyle Tucker for a while. Maybe just once a year, 1 series a year. But he's not in Houston anymore, causing you guys headaches. Hey, he was in Chicago last year, but you know, he didn't go to an American League team to where you got to see him quite a bit. Because I know how much Fitzy hates that. Oh, man, suited Duck. Duck is here, guys. Ball is swung on, pulled foul, hit deep. Count is 1-2. Check that, 1-1. Oh, man, the Duck is here. What's going on, Duck? How you doing? Thank you for the sub. You guys had a rough game today. I heard about it. Sorry to hear. That one's chopped up the first. This should do it. They step on the bag himself, and that'll do it. Tawa takes the out. But the Dodgers, in a couple of hits, pick up another couple of runs. And after 3 innings of play, it is 3-0 LA. And when we return, the Diamondbacks will have Perdomo, Carroll, and Moreno due up when we return. So stay tuned here live at the CHman712 Sports Network, an affiliate of Pure Adrenaline Sports on YouTube. Anyways, yeah, Duck, I heard that was a rough game. And, well, it's been a rough year, I guess. But we'll see what happens. I'm going to assume that there's going to be some major selling going on by the deadline. But if the Mets play their cards right, they can get some valuable pieces for next year and the year after. So it depends on how they sell. Wheeling so... Oh, wow. Wheeler. Oh, so that explains that Phillies score. Or so wear the Cubs jacket. Huh. You hate the Cubs that much, Chom? Oh, you're not a Met... Oh, okay, you're not a Mets fan, right? Oh, right, yeah. I know you stop in the chat quite a bit. That's why I wasn't sure there for a second. All right, Phillies. You're a Phillies fan? So I'll make sure I get it right. But yeah, after it's funny because after the All-Star break, my next game I call will be two games, the first two games between the Dodgers and the Phillies. So I'll be calling those two. I won't be able to call the weekend series against the Yankees because of my work schedule. But yeah, after the All-Star break, my next game will be between the Dodgers and the Phillies. Should be interesting because I know the Phillies are tough and there's a good chance we could run into them in the playoffs. So it'll be interesting to see how we could do against the Phils. The fighting Phils. We are back at the ballpark. Sheehan back out there. The pitch to Perdomo. Fastball just misses the outside corner, 1-0. Oh, yeah, you're more than welcome to. Yep. Anytime. I appreciate having you all around. Here's a 1-0. Pitch is below the knees. Fastball misses 2-0. So 2-0 to Geraldo Perdomo, who's 0 for 1. Sheehan struck him out the first time. Here's a 2-0. Swings and pulls that one foul off the netting. On the right field side, we'll do it again. Count is 2-1. 2-1 count to Perdomo. There's a 2-1. And he fouls that one, chops it into his own leg. But he seems all right. So we're set up 2-2. Does Sheehan have another K in him, guys? We are set up 2-2. My punishment. All right, I got you, Chom. I got you, Turkey, man. So Sheehan is set. He deals the 2-2 on the way to Geraldo Perdomo. Swung on, lifted deep into right field, going back. At the warning track is Kyle Tucker. King Tuck with the catch. Perdomo gave that one a good ride. But in the long run, it's just a long fly out to right field. So one down here for the Snakes. So here comes Corbin Carroll, who's 0 for 1. Come on, Sheehan. Let's get through another inning. He had a quick third inning, got through without any problems. So it'd be good for him to get another inning like that here, especially if we want him to go deep in this game. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball is in there at the knees for strike one, 0-1. 0-1 to Corbin Carroll. He struck out his last time. He's 0 for 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Chops the changeup foul. We are set up again at 0-2. Let's go. Chat wants to dump K's. They want to dump K's in there again, Sheehan. Give us a reason to. Let's go. Get another strikeout, buddy. Come on. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Upstairs with the heater. 1-2. Doesn't get him to chase. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, nobody on. 1 down here at the top of the 4th inning. Corbin Carroll is 0 for 1 at the plate. Emmett Sheehan, pitch number 60 on the way. Freezes him on the outside corner with the curveball. Strike 3, guys. Dump your K's in the chat. Number 7. 2 down. 7 strikeouts for Emmett Sheehan here, and we're in the 4th inning with 2 outs now. Sheehan stepping up. We're trying to avoid a sweep, folks. Our Dodgers have not been swept all year long. The pitch to Moreno. Breaking ball just misses in the inside corner, 1-0. There's Gabriel Moreno, 1 for 1 with a single earlier in the game. Come on, Sheehan, to 1-0. Slider nips the outside corner for strike 1, 1-1, knee level. Beautiful pitch, by the way. Moreno batting .303 on the year right now. Sheehan is set. He deals. Fouls off the slider. We're set up again, 1-2. We are set up. Can he get strikeout number 8, guys? Let's find out. Can Sheehan get strikeout number 8 here? Let's go. Come on, here's the 1-2 on the way. Fouls off the high cheese. We'll do it again. The count remains 1-2. Sheehan, 64 pitches now on the day. Looking to get through the 4th inning of work here. Here's the 1-2. Fouls off the high heater. We'll do it again. Count remains 1-2. Come on, let's go. Let's strike this guy out. Get him. Come on. Here's the 1-2 on the way. Changeup misses low. Count is 2-2, so we're even. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody on. 2 outs. 3-0 LA here in the top of the 4th inning. Moreno at the plate. Sheehan at 66 pitches. He's set. 2-2 payoff is on its way. The pitch. Swung on off the end of the bat, looped into center field, coming on is Pages. Pages with a sliding catch, y'all. Sliding catch by Andy Pages ends the inning. So the Snakes go 3 up, 3 down. After 3.5 innings of play, it is 3-0 LA. And when we return, Big Teo de Oscar Hernandez, that funky Muncy, Max Muncy, the Dodgers OG, and Alfonso, the switch-hitting catcher, the bottom of the lineup, due up for the Dodgers when we return. Stay tuned here live at the CHman712 Sports Network, bringing you all the best in Dodgers play-by-play all season long. If you're enjoying the stream, make sure you hit the like button, guys. Like the stream. Let's get it recommended to more viewers. If you haven't already, subscribe. Join our chat community. Say hello. Introduce yourselves. The quest for the three-peat continues here. Calling you to action whenever I can. All right. That's fair enough, Turkey Man. I agree to it. Does Tom Fitzpatrick agree, though? That's what you need to know. Does Tom Fitzpatrick agree with it? Ultimately, I'm going to go with whatever Tom Fitzpatrick decides on. Well, let's even get some more runs. Let's give him more run support. The way he's pitching today, he's really pitching with heart. He's shoving, trying to avoid the sweep, trying to keep that going that we haven't been swept all year. That's what we needed from the kid. Kid has a world of potential. He's got a high ceiling. He's had his struggles, but he's still going at it. We're back at the ballpark, guys. It says make some noise for Teo. Big Teo coming up. Those kids holding their Kike Hernandez bobblehead dolls, guys. The kids love Kike Hernandez. Here's Big Teo. The pitch. Fouls off the high heat. High sinker, 0-1. So Taylor Clark, new pitcher for the Snakes. 41 games, 2-1 record. 2.68 ERA, 40 1/3 innings pitched, 21 Ks, 8 walks, 4 home runs allowed, and opponents batting 194 against him. The 0-1, Teoscar swings and misses at a sinker inside. What are we swinging at? That was an awful pitch. 0-2 to Big Teo. Big Teo trying to get the bat going, guys. Struggling a bit on offense. He walked in his first at bat. Pitch. And punches him out. The slider framed on the outside corner, strike 3. First strikeout for Clark, and Teo is down. And that'll bring Max Muncy, the Funky Muncy Dodgers OG, to the plate. Let's see if he can start something here. If anybody can get on, it brings Shohei Ohtani up again. So here's the Funky Muncy. He walked his last at bat. And he pulls the slider foul, 0-1. Of course, the starting third baseman for the National League All-Star team this year in Philadelphia. Here's the 0-1 to Max Muncy. Changeup bounces in the dirt. 1-1. 1-1 to Max Muncy. Come on, Max. Here's a 1-1. High and tight, the cutter misses. 2-1. 2-1 to Max Muncy. Here's a 2-1. Fouls off the cutter on the inside corner, so the count is level at 2-2. 2-2 count to Funky Muncy, Max Muncy, Dodgers OG. Nobody on base, 1 down here in the bottom of the 4th inning. 3-0 LA. Come on, Max. Here's a 2-2 to Muncy. Swings at the high cutter and fouls it away. So we'll do it again. Count remains level at 2-2. Clark is set. He's ready. He deals the 2-2. Grounded foul, first base side. So another foul. We'll do it again. Count remains even at 2-2. Dodgers looking to start a rally here and get some insurance runs. So here's the 2-2 pitch to Max Muncy. Chops that one foul up the first base side. The count remains 2-2. Staying alive, folks. Staying alive. Max Muncy, Dodger Stadium. He has 129 home runs. Second all-time at Dodger Stadium. Eric Karros is the only one ahead of him at 130. Next one would tie Eric Karros. Here's the pitch. Cuts and misses at the low changeup, and that'll do it for him. So Muncy also down on strikes. So 2 up, 2 down on strikes by Clark. So 2 down for the Dodgers, and Alfonso coming to bat here in the bottom of the 4th inning. But the good thing is, and there's always a positive note, a silver lining, if you will, if we go 1-2-3 here, here's the pitch. Outside sinker misses, 1-0. If we go 1-2-3, we start fresh next inning. Eliza Alfonso looking for his first hit, the young catcher. And we'll start with Shohei Ohtani, the top of our order next inning. Pitches, change up at the knees for a strike, 1-1. Very beautiful pitch. Can't do anything with that. Beautiful pitch. I'll give him credit. So here's the 1-1 to Alfonso. Changeup bounces in the dirt, 2-1. Still, even with 2 outs, get on. Bring Shohei up. Get another opportunity to get some more runs here. Here's a 2-1. Way upstairs with the sinker. So the count is 3-1. Good hitter's count here, guys. It's a good opportunity for him to get his first hit. Shohei on deck, y'all. Here's a 3-1. And he fouls the cutter in on the hands. Count is now full at 3-2. 3-2 to Alfonso, who's 0 for 1 today. Clark has been dealing through the first 2 batters. Yeah. Swung on, lifted in the air to right. Fairly deep, near the line, but it's caught. So the Dodgers go 1-2-3. And after 4 innings of play, it's 3-0 LA. And when we return, the Snakes will have Gurriel Jr., Vargas, and Arenado due up when we return. Stay tuned. Yeah, Steven, hey, I like that idea. I like Steven's idea. Let's go with that. Hell yes, Steven. Thank you. I love having you here, too, because you added quite a bit to this chat, too. I like your ideas. I like how you think. Because you know what? Next inning, we start with the top of our lineup. We're starting with our leadoff man. So it's a good time to rally. Hey, Joel's back. Joel, what's up? Yeah, Joel's looking to punish Chom. So that's a storyline that we're following as well here at CHman712. Also, for those of you who weren't here last night, I made a new Be Right Back screen, Chom inspired. Tell me what you think, chat, if you haven't heard it. Tell me what you think.
The Dodgers a strike away from a championship, from a proper celebration. Start the party, Los Angeles! Your Dodgers have won the World Series! They cap off their 8th World Championship with a comeback for the ages from down 5-0 to win it 7-6. In 5 games in this clash of the Titans, the Dodgers over the Yankees. It's the largest comeback win in a clinching game in World Series history.
Here's the 1-2 pitch from Buehler. Got him swinging! That's it! It's a World Series win for LA! They've done it! They finished the job and give Los Angeles the parade it's been waiting for! Grown men but children again.
We are back. I hope y'all like that, by the way. I mean, who doesn't like when the Wankies fail, right? That's something we can all agree to. Yeah, Joel, why don't you bet your hair again? Say you're going to shave your head bald if the Red Sox win. It seems to help Fitzy. It seems to help the Red Sox on his end. Why not? We are back at the ballpark, folks. Pitch from Sheehan, popped up on the first pitch by Gurriel Jr., first base side. Freddie is there near the line with the catch. 1 pitch, 1 out for Emmett Sheehan. Yes, all right, I wanted Steven's approval, guys. Thank you, Steven. If Duck is still here and has an opinion, I'd love to hear it too. I know Fitzy loves it. I know there's no love lost for Fitzy when it comes to those Wankies. So here's Vargas, who's 0 for 1. Emmett Sheehan in the 5th inning dealing. Pitches a strike. Fastball along the top of the strike zone. 0-1. And Fitzy, since you're back, I know you're an expert on this type of statistic. Emmett Sheehan's in the 5th inning, so you know what that means, right? We should be good. He got through the 1st and 2nd inning, so we are safe, hopefully. Yeah, Fitzy lost that. Here's the 0-1. Inside fastball misses 1-1. Yeah, earlier, I mean, that's been Sheehan's problem, is that the first 2 innings, if he gives up runs in the first 2 innings, it's a long night. But if he can get past the 2nd inning, he becomes a better pitcher. He's got the Bayo thing going. Here's a 1-1. Outside changeup just misses by like an inch. 2-1. Try to frame a good pitch there. So 2-1 to Vargas. Nobody on. 1 out. Top of the 5th inning. 3-0 Dodgers. The pitch. That one is low. The fastball's low. 3-1. 3-1 count. Come on, Sheehan, fight back. We need you to do this. He's at 72 pitches. I would love to see him get through the 5th and 6th somehow, because our bullpen has been a bit taxed. I mean, we did a good job last night saving the bullpen by sacrificing Knack. That ball's lined into center field. That's a base hit. Pages cuts it off. He tries to push it to second. Throw down to second is offline. So he stretches it into a double. If that throw wasn't offline, they would have got him. So the Diamondbacks have a double here. They'll have a man in scoring position with 1 down. That was a line drive that I thought was going to reach the wall, but Pages cut it off, spun around, fired it to second, but it was offline. Good throw, though. Put a lot of juice out here, because here's Arenado, guys. Here's Arenado. He's 0 for 1 so far. Father Time himself. Breaking ball misses high. 1-0. That looked like they could have challenged that. It was very close, but they decided not to challenge it. So he grounded out in his first at-bat, did Arenado. Come on, Sheehan. Here's the 1-0. Slider is in the inside corner for a strike. 1-1. Come on, get Arenado. Arenado's another one that he does take us deep sometimes. He can be annoying for us to face. Yeah, Arenado, Father Time. Here's a 1-1. And that one is swung on, lifted into center field and deep. Pages is back, but it's off the wall. That should be extra bases for Arenado. The run is in the scores. There's an RBI double for Father Time. And the LA lead is cut to 3-1. Oh. Come on, Sheehan. Settle down here. It's not the first or second inning. Settle down. I know the irony of that, Fitzy, because I'm older than he is. Oh, my goodness. Here's Mitch's check swing foul. Here's Tawa, 0 for 1. So, strike 1 on the foul ball, the fastball. 0-1. Emmett Sheehan has 77 pitches. I was hoping to see if we can get him through 6, but I don't know. Pitch count's going up there. So Tawa struck out in his last at bat, 6 for 10 in the series with a home run and 6 RBIs. Come on, Sheehan, the pitch. There's a strike, slider in the high outside corner. Strike 2, 0-2. We are set up. Come on, Sheehan. Come on, buddy. Let's get through this inning. Come on. Yeah, we sacrificed Landon Knackett from the bullpen to save our bullpen last night. Here's the 0-2. Way upstairs with the fastball 1-2. Or as Fitzy pointed out, Knack got the bear claw treatment. The old bear claw. If no one remembers, a few years ago, the Red Sox and Fitzy called the game, had a reliever, Kyle Barraclough, got rocked by the Astros, and they left him in there to take one for the team. That one swung on, popped in the air to center field, going back. Pages, and he jumps, and he can't make the play. So, it's another double. Back-to-back doubles for the Diamondbacks. And now it's 3-2. Is it 3-2? Did they bring the man around? No, they didn't. Thankfully, the man held up at third, because Pages should have caught that. I don't even know why he jumped. Why did he even jump for that? It was right there. There's a replay. It hit his glove, and he dropped it. That's got to be an error. I'm waiting for the official ruling, but that's got to be an error. He should have made that play. It should be 2 down. It should be 2 down with the runner on second. Or if they tag up, runner on third. I'm still waiting for them to officially rule it. But that, in my opinion, that's an error. Here's Waldschmidt, who's 0 for 1. Got lucky that run did not come around to score. And here's Waldschmidt. They got a great opportunity to score here. And they're having a... What is this? The pitch. High for a ball. 1-0. Yep, it was a fielding error by Andy Pages. Rightfully so. It should be ruled a fielding error, and that's exactly what it is. Here's the pitch. Slider misses outside. 2-0. Check that. Yep, 2-0. It was outside. Come on, Pajes. What are we doing, man? Turkey Man is back. Here's the 2-0 to Waldschmidt. Slider misses. 3-0. We're one pitch away from loading the bases with that pesky Ketel Marte on deck. There's action in the Dodgers bullpen. Jack Dreyer, the lefty, warming up. And things are starting to unravel here in the 5th inning. Come on, Pajes. You should have made that play, man. 3-0. Fastball paints the outside corner, 3-1. I was hoping to get 6 innings, but it's like we're not going to get 6 innings out of him. It's going to be his last inning. Here's the 3-1. Cuts and misses at the slider, 3-2, and we are set up for a K. I don't know why we're committing so many errors lately. Playing sloppy defense. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Swung on, lifted in the air to right. Tucker is there. This should bring a run in. They send a runner home. The throw to the plate. Not in time. 3-2. Thanks to that freaking error. We should have been out of the inning. But thanks to that freaking error, it's 3-2. Runner on third. 2 down. I'm sorry, Pajes, but you deserve this. Unnecessary. Unnecessary. These ooga booga errors. I hope they didn't charge that run to Sheehan, because that should not have happened. That should have been the end of the freaking inning. Here's Marte. Freaking Ketel Marte is up. Runner on third. Represents the go-ahead run. Tying run 90 feet away. Come on, Sheehan. Get this fool. The pitch. He swings and lifts it to center field. Pajes, do not drop this one. And thankfully, he makes the catch at in front of the warning track. So that'll do it. But the Diamondbacks pick up another run. They close the gap down 3-2. And after 4.5 innings of play, it's 3-2 LA. We return. Top of the order. Ohtani, Pajes, and Freeman do up when we return. Stay tuned, folks. Stay tuned. Yeah, what's up with the sloppiness, Fitzy? It's driving me nuts. But still, let's try to get some more runs. Steven was saying earlier, hopes the Dodgers bat around this inning. And I say yes, let's bat around. Let's get a bunch of runs. Because storyline today is that we have not been swept all year long. If we don't win today, we get our first negative sweep of the season. It'll be the first time we've been swept all year. So I would love for us to avoid that and be able to say that we still haven't been swept all year long. But we need to fight. We need to get some more runs. Sheehan really pitched well. Pitched his heart out there, but that error didn't help anything. Let me check and make sure. I hope they didn't charge that to him. Good. So he's only given up 1 earned run. And I assume his night is over. Pitch count is in the 80s. I think they're going to pull him. But if he is pulled, here's his final line for everyone. 5 innings pitched, 3 hits, 2 runs, only 1 of them earned, 7 strikeouts, no walks. He lowers his ERA to 4.72. So he has been pitching better. And like I said, once he got past the first 2 innings, I felt confident in him. Usually it's those first 2 innings. Hey, there's that beautiful replica ring. If you could make it to the ballpark July 28th, first 40,000 fans in attendance against the Mariners, you get a beautiful replica 2025 World Series ring. I wish I could get one. It's beautiful. Here's Shohei, pitches outside for a ball. We are back. Shohei Ohtani, 2 for 2. Solo home run, a double, and 2 runs scored. The 1-0 cuts and misses over the changeup 1-1. Here's Shohei Ohtani. He's been our catalyst today, folks. Pitch is swung on, chopped back to the pitcher's mound. Catcher gets it, throws down to first. Shohei is retired. So 1 up, 1 down here in the Dodgers' half of the 5th inning. And in comes Andy Pages. He should make up for his error. Make up for it in a big way. Get a blast. Yeah, MVP, but first out. Guys, we are 13 subs away from 250. See if we can hit 250 today. That would be great. And they're making a pitching change. So the Diamondbacks making a pitching change. Clark is done. And his final line for you. Clark went 1 1/3 innings. No hits, no runs, no walks, 2 strikeouts, lowers his ERA to 2.59. If I didn't cover Bratt, the guy who started the game, he went 3 innings, 3 hits, 3 earned runs, 3 walks, no strikeouts, and a home run allowed. His ERA swelled to 6. It was 3, I think, at the start of the game. A new pitcher on the mound for the D-backs when we return. I'll pull up his stats right now so we can get ahead of that. Ryan Thompson, a right-handed relief pitcher. He is 3-2 on the year at 2.97 ERA, 37 games, 33 1/3 innings pitched, 25 strikeouts, and a whip of 1.29, folks. So stay tuned when we return here to CHman712 Sports Network, an affiliate of Pure Adrenaline Sports here on YouTube. Hell yeah, thank you, Commissioner Charles. Without commitment, you will never start. Without consistency, you will never finish. Absolutely, my friend. Yeah, smash some free subs. Hit the like button. This is powerful indeed. Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, Commissioner Charles Adderley. So we are back at the ballpark. Here's Pages. Pages 0 for 1 with a walk and a run scored. Oh no, a submarine pitcher. Sliders called a ball, high part of the zone. They're going to challenge. So Arizona activating an ABS challenge. And it's reversed to a strike. So Arizona wins the challenge. They'll retain the challenge. The count is 0-1 to Andy Pages. Yep, feel free to join the chat. Yep. Everyone's more than welcome. Subscribe and join the chat, y'all. Say hello, introduce yourselves. So here's the 0-1 to Pages. Swings and misses at a slider outside, 0-2. So 0-2 count on Pages here. This offense has been putrid the last couple of games. Hopefully the All-Star break resets them. Off the end of the bat, the slider is fouled. And they better be set, because when we get back from the All-Star break, we have a series, the one series. I don't want to lose this year. We're going to the Bronx to face McDonald's in a 3-game series. Anyone but them. And that one's fouled off the end of the bat, 0-2. If McDonald's takes that series against us, you know how their fans are. They'll be all up in here. Ooh, we win series. We get revenge 2024. Ooga booga, ooga booga, ooga booga. And it's going to keep going. It just caught on a miss that slider way outside. Pages down on strikes. Didn't make up for his error, folks. Did not make up for his error. So 2 down here with Freddie Freeman coming up, the ultimate baseball professional. But yeah, the Yankees have been playing better as of late, again, and we can't seem to hit, and we're making errors. Freddie swings and misses at a sinker inside the knees, 0-1. So Freddie 0 for 2 with 2 flyouts so far. Hey, District, what's up, buddy? Here's the 0-1. Cuts and misses a slider inside at the knees. 0-2. 0-2 to Freddie. But yeah, this team needs to get it together. Stop making the errors. Start hitting. Because I do not want to lose that series after the All-Star break. Anybody. I'd rather lose a series to a dead cockroach than lose one to the Yankees. That is one team I hate with every fiber of my being. And that pitch is... Oh. Never mind. Freeman steps out. Steps back in. So here's the 0-2 to Freddie. Come on, Freddie. Let's go. The pitch. Swung on. Opposite field, but is caught by the left fielder. So the Dodgers go 3 up, 3 down here. And after 5 innings of play, it is 3-2 LA. And when we return, Perdomo, Corbin Carroll, and Gabriel Moreno due up for the Diamondbacks when we get back. Stay tuned. CHman712 Sports Network. We saw Jack Dreyer was warming earlier, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came into the game. Sheehan's pitch count is getting up there, but he has 5 innings in. 3 hits, 2 runs. Only one of those runs earned thanks to the error by Pages the last inning. No walks, which was good. 7 strikeouts, and he lowers the ERA to 4.72. You don't want to root for DC. We lost those boys. Oh, trust me, I was rooting for you guys all series long. I was. But the Nationals are still my dark horse pick for this year because the trade deadline's coming up. If they can get a veteran pitcher in there, and hell, if they can get 2, if they can just get even 2 veteran pitchers, I mean, I think they can make a good run. That offense is amazing, so they've got the offense. They just need a veteran arm or 2, and I can see them making a run. So they're still my pick. Oh, the bullpen's been blowing it. Yeah. Well, they'll have to figure something out at the deadline. But if they can fix those problems, I mean, the Nationals are still my dark horse. I mean, they're just that offense is scary. That offense could beat anybody. So, good young players coming into their own. They have a good young core. Yes, Sheehan is back out there for the top of the 6th. He's at 87 pitches. He's shoved today, but defense has failed him. The pitch. Slider misses. High outside corner. Perdomo 1-0. Perdomo is 0 for 2 so far. He was a strikeout victim earlier in the game as well. Sheehan at 7 Ks. Here's a 1-0. Chops the slider foul. The count is 1-1. Now, Edgardo Henriquez, a right-hander, is in the bullpen for the Dodgers right now. The guy with a 102-mile-an-hour sinker. I do like watching him pitch. But trying to hold on to a 1-run lead. Perdomo struck out and flew out so far in the game. And we're trying to avoid being swept for the first time this year. The pitch. Fastball, they call it a strike on the outside corner, but looked out by about an inch. They're going to challenge, and it's going to get reversed, I'm pretty sure. So Arizona, another ABS challenge, and they win. So it's ruled a ball. So call is overturned, 2 balls, 1 strike. Arizona retains the challenge. So it's 2-1 to Perdomo. Trying to avoid our first sweep of the season. That would be so depressing. But hopefully the All-Star break will reset our offense and our defense. Here's a 2-1. Changeup misses high and away. Count is now 3-1. A good hitter's count for Perdomo. Got to be careful here. Perdomo, the potential tying run at the plate. You don't want him to get a hold of one here. Come on, Sheehan, get this guy. Pitch, there's a strike. Slider on the outside corner, 3-2. So we have full count. Sheehan set up, looking for strikeout number 8. Come on, kid. Let's do it. Here's a 3-2. Just missed. The changeup misses the outside corner. So that's a walk. Leadoff walk for the Diamondbacks. Why can we not beat this team is beyond me. The Diamondbacks they get on my nerves more than the Padres. So here's Carroll 0-2, Corbin Carroll. 93 pitches for Sheehan, and he pops the fastball foul. That'll reach the seats. 0-1. 0-1 to Carroll. 63 strikes, 31 balls so far. Good ratio for Sheehan. Total of 94 pitches on the day. Trying to get this out here at least. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Cuts and misses at the changeup. So we are set up again. 0-2. Do we get strikeout number 8, guys? I hope we do. Let's get it. Don't forget to like the stream, guys. Get it recommended to more viewers. Get it out there. Yeah, annoying snakes. I hate them. Pitch is way upstairs, 1-2. They're quickly moving up my hated list of teams, Fitzy. And don't you guys see the snakes soon on your channel? When do you play them? You guys play them real soon. Here's the 1-2 from Sheehan on the way. Fastball's high off the catcher's glove. He loses sight of the ball. The runner goes down to second base. More mental mistakes, more misplays, and now the Snakes have a runner on freaking second now with nobody out. Potential tying run in scoring position. All freaking weekend long. They play defense like little leaguers. Come on. Head in the game, guys. 2-2 count to Carroll. Pitch. Swung on, fouls the slider. We'll do it again. Count remains 2-2. 2-2 count to Corbin Carroll. Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. Yeah, 17th to the 19th. All right. Yeah, you'll see those annoying snakes. I hope you guys stomp their necks. Here's a 2-2. Chop foul first base side. We'll do it again. Sheehan up to 99 pitches so far. Next pitch will be pitch number 100, the century mark. Perdomo down there at second. Nobody out. Corbin Carroll is 0-2, a 2-2 count on him. Potential tying run at second. Carroll a potential go-ahead run at home. Sheehan is set. Could be his last batter. He deals. Chop foul on the changeup. We'll do it again. 2-2. Sheehan now at 100 pitches, folks. 100 pitches for the young man. Make this if this is your last batter, make it a strikeout. The first and fifth innings hurt him. 22 pitches and then 20 in the fifth. Everything else was 16, 13, 16, 13. So here's the 2-2 on the way. Sheehan deals, swung on, lifted in the air, to right, going back is King Tuck. At the warning track, he makes the catch. The runner goes down to third. So Perdomo tags and goes down to third, thanks to that mental blunder by the catcher. He should never have been in a position to go down to third to begin with. He should be at first base at 1 out, but he's on third base at 1 out. And here comes Dave Roberts. And we have a pitching change on the way. And I'm pretty sure Henriquez will be coming into the game. So I'm going to go ahead and pull up the numbers on Henriquez and get ahead of it. So, right-handed pitcher, Edgardo Henriquez, on the year, 4-0, ERA at 2.33, 36 games, 1 save, 38 2/3 innings pitched, 37 strikeouts, and a whip of 0.91. And he will take the mound when we return to face the ever-annoying Gabriel Moreno. Runner on third. The tying run is on third with 1 down. And I have a bad feeling they're going to score that run, by the way. Very bad feeling. It's been the story of the entire weekend. Oh yeah, Jake, absolutely. Horrible defense. I don't know what's gotten into them. I don't know what it is. I don't know what's in the water. But suddenly they can't play defense when they had played good defense all year long. All year long, they were one of the best defensive teams in the league. And now they're making all kinds of misplays. It's been frustrating. They've already given the series over to the D-backs. They're trying to avoid their first sweep of the year, and this is how they play. But we're back. Here's Henriquez. That's the most frustrating part of calling these games, is when a team decides one day, they decide, oh, we're going to go a few games and play like crap. Especially to a Diamondbacks team who's really not that good. Team that's struggling to stay above 500. So here's Moreno, who's 1 for 2. Takes a sinker for a strike along the bottom of the strike zone. 101 miles an hour, 0-1. Moreno, 302 average on the year so far, guys. Well, welcome in, Jake. Good to see you. Here's the 0-1. Way upstairs with the 102 sinker. Count is 1-1. It's evened. Evened up 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Perdomo down to third base. One gone. Snakes looking to tie this game, which I think they will. Here's the pitch. Slider, low and away for a ball, 2-1. I can see them tying this game here. Hate to say it. So here's the 2-1. Slider misses low. Count is 3-1. 3-1 count, guys. What are we doing here? 3-1 count. Yeah, they need to, Jake. Absolutely. Especially before their next series. Slider low and away, ball 4. Runner walks, first and third, 1 down. Sets up a potential double play, but you can't count on that. Poor Sheehan's responsible for a runner on third, who should never have been at third to begin with. Yeah, just committing a lot of errors. They got to get out of it, because after the All-Star break, we have a series I do not want to lose. They're going to Yankee Stadium. I do not want to lose that series. Here's Gurriel Jr. 0 for 2. Because Yankee fans, they'll claim that as their World Series. Sinker misses upstairs, ball 1. So here's Gurriel Jr. 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a flyout so far. Here's the 1-0. Dodgers are playing the infield normal depth, so they will give up the run on a ground ball going for the double play. Cuts and misses a slider 1-1. If they don't turn a double play, the run would score on a ground ball. So they're looking for the double play here, folks. Here's the 1-1. Swings and lifts the slider into right. Near the line is Tucker. It's off the screen. So we'll do it again. I'm kind of glad that wasn't really caught, because I'm sure that would have scored the run. Yeah, the American League has been awful. And that is like the last team I want to lose to. Because that fan base is rabidly annoying. And they'll be in here all season long next year. Ooh, 28 rings, ooga booga, ooga booga, ooga booga, ooga booga. It's going to be a long year if that happens. But thanks for the views. And you would have to subscribe to chat, so thank you for that one if you do that. So here's the 1-2 to Gurriel Jr. Come on, punch him out, buddy. That ball's grounded to third. Muncy comes home with it. It bounces and he gets past the catcher. What the hell are we doing? That's got to be another freaking error. Tied game. Runners on first and third with 1 out. Muncy commits his 50th error this weekend. What kind of a throw was that? They ruled a fielder's choice and a throwing error by Max Muncy. Come on, you're the freaking All-Star Game starter for third base. Are you going to do this at the All-Star Game too? Everybody just bunt the ball to Muncy. Hit the ball to Muncy. Just do that. Yeah, here we go again, Fitzy. Muncy can't throw a freaking ball to save his life. And he's not making up for it with the bat recently. Here's a 1-0. Way upstairs. 2-0. I have a bad feeling we're getting our first freaking sweep of the season, guys. So we're playing like crap. Yeah, give the Diamondbacks a series. Give them the sweep. Here you go, Arizona. You can have it. Here's a 2-0. Chop, set, cutter, foul, 2-1. How many errors are you going to end up with this year, Max? 30? Nice freaking throw. Vargas is 1 for 2 with a double in the 5th and a run scored. The D-backs score here, I think they got the sweep. With the way we're hitting, they've got the sweep. We ain't got any fight lately. Yeah. Cutter is pulled down the line. Off the wall in the corner is a fair ball. Dodgers lose this game. But they get the runner at first. He overextended at first. Throw back into Mookie. Mookie on the first, a 2 down. Runner on third with 2 outs. But, yeah, we pretty much just gave the game away, guys. 4-3. Oh, you follow? Yep, you follow both New York teams. Yep. I don't have anything against the Mets, though. I kind of like the Mets, but... Yeah, Judge being out definitely hurts. But they have other guys that can hit in that lineup. They've got Ben Rice, who's having a heck of a year. They've got, Trent Grisham was having a good year. I don't know if he's hurt or not. I'm not too sure. They still have Jazz Chisholm in there. They still have Cody Bellinger. So they still have guys. Yep, meet their away ball. Ooga booga, absolutely. Sinker inside corner for a strike, 0-1. Strike to him. Finally, a strike to Arenado. Here comes Arenado. 1 for 2 with an RBI double in the 5th and a run scored. Any bets he gets a hit here? 0-1. Grounded to first, and the inning is finally over. Freeman takes it to the bag himself. So, unfortunately, one of those runs is charged to Sheehan unfairly. And when we return, Betts, Edman, Tucker due up. It's not like they're going to do anything anyway. So after 5.5 innings of play, it is 4-3 Snakes, and that'll probably be the final score. Yep. Clearly, we wanted to get our first sweep of the season under our belt. Well, who knows? Let's see if this team has any freaking fight in them. They haven't lately. They don't want to hit. They're allergic to hitting. Yep, no defense, no hitting. Yeah, they're playing defense like Trevor Story. Good one. That's a good one, Fitz. Max Muncy may as well be Max Story right now. He's not hitting anyway, so he's not even hitting to make up for it. So let's get ready for another 1-2-3 inning, folks. Of course, we still believe, we're still going to cheer for him, and we're still going to try to hype him up, but I bet we go down 1-2-3 again. Imagine that. Haven't been swept all year. But you might get swept by a team that's struggling to stay above 500. Here's Mookie Betts 0 for 2. Oh, McDonald's is waiting for us after the All-Star break. They're drooling to face us. They're salivating to face us right now. We're going to get trashed by the Yankees. Here's a 1-0. That ball misses. Here's a 1-0 to Mookie. Chops it back up the middle. Shortstop charges in. Barehand throw. Mookie is out. 1 down. Yeah, Chom. McDonald's is going to beat the crap out of us at Yankee Stadium. Well, we're probably going to lose 2 of 3 if not get swept. Because they're hot again. They just beat the Natties. So they're hot again, and we're playing like a junior varsity team. We have no offense. We can't play defense. Everyone not named Shohei Ohtani is doing absolutely nothing. Oh, their pitching looks amazing against us. They all look like Cy Youngs. Every reliever is Mariano Rivera. But D-backs are barely above 500. They're struggling to stay above 500. And that's who we choose to get swept by? It's ridiculous. I understand you lose a game. Hell, you can even live losing the series. But to get swept? Speaking of which, I'm not sure there's a pitching change. They just cut away to a commercial. Yep, there's a pitching change. So Arizona will go to the bullpen here. And they'll bring in Ginkel. Kevin Ginkel, a righty. 3-2 record, 2.89 ERA in 40 games, 37 1/3 innings pitched, 40 strikeouts, and a whip of 1.13. But, for all intents and purposes, and knowing how our offense is, I'll just call him Mariano Rivera. So Mariano Rivera is coming into the game, y'all. I'm sorry. We are in trouble. Quarter pounders, extra pickles. Oh, yeah. I just don't believe in them going into that Yankee series, Jake. I have no confidence in them right now. Hell, I'm scared to face the Red Sox. I wouldn't want to face the Red Sox right now because they're that good. I hope you're right, Turkey Man, but they don't want to win. They don't want to hit. They don't want to hit. They don't want to play defense. A one-run thing feels like 5 runs. So we're back. Mariano Rivera on the mound. First pitch swinging. Whoop-de-doo. Edman pops it up. And the right fielder with the play. And he runs into the second baseman, but he's all right. So 2 down, folks. 2 down, like I said. I said, well, we're not going to score. We're just going to lay down and take the sweep and then go to Cancun for a few days. Corbin Carroll, what a play. What a play by Corbin Carroll. 2 down. 2 down. Oh. If I wasn't calling play-by-play, I'd just get a pillow and take a nap at this point. Yeah, absolutely, Turkey. I expect better from my team. I expect better. When they play like crap, I say it. Here's King Tuck 0 for 2. Fouls a fastball 0-1. I don't know, Frankie. It's not just today. They've been like that for days now. They don't want to hit. They don't want to play defense. I don't know what is going wrong with this team right now. Kyle Tucker's 0 for 2 with 2 groundouts, about to be 0 for 3. And he lines it down to third, a diving play. He's robbed of a hit. So he almost got a hit, but Arenado robs him on a diving play. So the Dodgers go down 1, 2, 3, as I expected. And after 6 innings of play, it is 4-3 Diamondbacks, which will probably be the final score. And when we return, Tawa, Waldschmidt, and Ketel Marte do up. And that's assuming they don't put up another 2 or 3 runs here. And it looks like Henriquez might still be in the game. I don't see anything about a pitching change yet. But out of 4 Arizona runs, only 2 runs were earned. And luckily, Sheehan did not get an earned run on that second one. It was an unearned run. So 3 runs were charged to Sheehan, only 1 earned. Henriquez has given up 1 run as earned. So out of 4 runs, yeah, only 2 of them are earned. So we should be up 3-2, but we don't want to play defense. Yeah, Tempo disappeared. Tempo was here earlier. Tempo's now Dalton Rushing. Changed his name. Tempo was here earlier. I don't know where he's at now. But we're still here. We're still calling the action. And we'll try to will this team to life. I think they're hitting a slump is what it is, because they were hot from late May all the way up till now. They were hot. They're definitely playing great, but now they're just hitting a wall again, which all teams go through. I try to remind myself that. The Yankees themselves just went through that. And we'll turn it around. We'll get good again. In all reality, I mean, by the end of the year, we should be fine again. So around September, we'll get hot again. We'll have everyone back, and we'll be making a good push, hopefully. Oh, how will we do against the Yankees? That all depends. If our offense does not wake up and our defense doesn't stop making little league errors, we're in trouble. If we can tighten up again, I mean, we could beat them. So the new pitcher is on the mound. Brock Stewart, the righty, 9 games, 0-0 record, 3.12 ERA, 8 2/3 innings pitched, 9 strikeouts, 4 walks, 2 home runs allowed, though. The batter's batting .161 against him. Sweeper, Tawa checks his swing and said he went 1-1. So right now, as we are, we're not going to do well against them as we are. But if we can get our offense going, maybe they'll wake up after the All-Star break and we can play fundamental D. We can beat them. That ball's chopped to third. Muncy with the play on the first. 1 down here in the top of the 7th inning. Oh, yeah, Jake, you're right. And And the same thing happened with the Yankees. They had the June swoon last year. They had just struggled in the summer in June. Then after that, they took off again, and they almost won the division. So, yeah, we've had rough stretches. Just sometimes I get frustrated, but you're right. Absolutely. Here's Waldschmidt. Cuts and misses at the high fastball 0-1. So, I'll put the negativity behind me. And let's go. Let's fight back. Now's the time to wake up. Thank you, chat. You guys are amazing. Here's the 0-1. Outside sweeper 1-1. So Waldschmidt is 0-1 with a sac fly earlier. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Cuts the sweeper foul, 1-2. Oh yeah, Jake, I remember that. They were making errors. They gave up a lot of runs, and I think that sweep when the Red Sox swept them, it kind of knocked them back a little bit. They weren't expecting that. Then they had to collect themselves again. I remember that. And the fastball misses outside. The count is 2-2. But yeah, so that's the amazing thing about this chat, and I love the community that we have. Even when things get a little bit negative, you always get some encouraging words from the chat. Even from people who are not Dodgers fans, I mean, we have a good group here. I appreciate you guys. Fastball misses inside, almost hit him. The count is 3-2. Just able to get out of the way. So a full count here to Waldschmidt. Nobody on. 1 down here in the top of the 7th inning. Diamondbacks with a 4-3 lead. Stewart deals. And that pitch is sinker way outside for ball 4. So Waldschmidt will reach on a walk. Oh, Frankie, they haven't been swept this year. You would have to go back to 2025, which I can't remember who swept them in 2025, but they haven't been swept this year in 2026 so far. But that's a threat of changing. Yeah, Joel's right. Yep. So far this year, not yet. Here's Marte 0-3. Pitch to Marte, and he swings at the first pitch cutter and fouls it off. Count is 0-1. Ketel Marte hasn't done much in this series, but still a very dangerous hitter. He walked us off earlier in the year. I was behind the mic for that one. Walk-off home run. I still remember that. Here's the 0-1 to Ketel Marte. Chops the cutter foul. The count is 0-2, so we're set up. 0-2. See if we can get a strikeout here, folks. Come on, let's get the K. Let's go. Let's get the K. Stewart is set out of the stretch. He deals the 0-2 pitch. Cut on a miss over the changeup low and away. Strike 3 on Marte. First strikeout for Brock Stewart. Dump your Ks in the chat. 2 down here in the top of the 7th inning. Phils, Yanks, and Mets. I'm shocked at how the Phils went out against you guys last year. Yeah. Phillies are always a threat, and it's funny because the next time I'm behind the mic will be for this Phillies series. First 2 games, Dodgers and Phillies. I'll be back for that after the All-Star break. I have it put up on my channel, scheduled. Cutter, high and inside. Perdomo dips out of the way, 1-0. So here's Perdomo 0-2 with a walk and a run scored. He started that rally in the last inning. 2 down for the Snakes. Runner on first. 1-0 is the count on Perdomo. And a pickoff throw to first. They don't get him. Waldschmidt just dived back in. Yeah, you know, it's funny that even though I don't like the Yankees, I appreciate the Phillies. I got respect for the Phils. I mean, I respect all those teams, but I kind of like the Phils. You know, I have nothing against them. And that one, change of bounces in the dirt, and Waldschmidt steals second base. So 2-0 count, Waldschmidt steals second. So runner on second now with 2 down, runner in scoring position. At the Mets, I like the Mets. You know, I hang out in pure adrenaline sports quite a bit. But Turkey Man here can tell you he likes multiple teams too. Turkey Man. Turkey, why don't you tell Jake the teams that you like? You'll be surprised. Change up. Low outside corner for a strike. 2-1. Yeah, we need to win. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely, Chom. Yeah, Chom, tell Jake all the teams you like. That'll be funny. Here's a 2-1. Swung on, lifted in the air to right center. Pages is there. So the D-backs are retired. They strand one. After 6.5 innings of play, it is 4-3 Snakes, and we return to Oscar Hernandez, Max Muncy, and Alfonso due up. But get up and stretch, y'all. 7th inning stretch time. I'll see you guys in a minute.
Coming up. World Series could end on one swing in either direction. Home run wins it for the Blue Jays. Ground ball wins it for the Dodgers. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Kirk bounces one up the middle. That's to the back. Over to first.
We are back at the ballpark. And here's Jonathan Loaisiga in the game for the Diamondbacks. We faced him earlier in the series. Couldn't hit him. 39 games, 2-2 record, 2.23 ERA, 36 1/3 innings pitched, 24 strikeouts. So Loaisiga has been a high leverage reliever this year. Oh yeah, that's quite a list. The pitch, way inside, the sinker to Hernandez, 1-0. Come on, it's time to fight back, guys. Time to fight back. Here's the 1-0 to Big Teo. Astros, Dodgers, Pirates, Nationals, and Cardinals. Wow. Quite a list, buddy. Cut on and miss at the curveball outside, 1-2. So Hernandez behind 1-2. Come on, Teo, lock in. We need to charge. Let's get something going. Let's fight back. Loaisiga is tough. Let's fight back. Here's a 1-2. Checks his swing on a curveball outside. He holds up 2-2. So the count is even at 2-2 to Big Teo. Teo trying to get the bat going. He was on a bit of a power surge before he had hit the IL. Be nice for him to get back on one. Here's a 2-2. Cut on a miss at a curveball outside. So Teo down on strikes. 1 down here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Here's Max Muncy, 0 for 1 with a walk. Made a big error earlier in the game. Hasn't done much else. Dalton Rushing is on deck, y'all. He'll be coming in to pinch hit after this batter. Max Muncy swings and misses on the changeup, 0-1. So Dalton Rushing on deck. It's like he's going to hit for Alfonso and then take over the catching duties behind the plate. Way outside with the changeup, 1-1. Oh yeah, Turkey Man and we get along very well. I have nothing against his Jays either. If anything, I respect the fight and the effort. We barely got out of there with our lives. And that one is pop foul on the fastball, 1-2. So 1-2 count to Max Muncy here. Dalton rushing on deck, pinch hitting for Alfonso. Dodgers looking for some life here late in the game. Try to score some runs. Pitch. Swung on off the end of the bat into left field. Going back. There's the catch in front of the warning track. So 2 down. Muncy is retired. 2 down here in the bottom of the 7th. Oh yeah. Yep, absolutely. The Jays. They could easily have won that thing. Rushing, 254 average, 10 home runs, 30 RBIs, 808 OPS. Last 12 games, 5 extra base hits, 8 RBIs, and 902 OPS. And they're having a meeting on the mound here for Arizona, trying to talk some things over with Loisaca. Oh yeah, Jays, absolutely. What a run from the Jays. The only thing that really saved us is that we just happened to get the right hits at the right time and made the right plays at the right time. Other than that, they were just tough. Absolutely. What a classic that World Series was. So nobody on, 2 down. Here's Dalton rushing. The first pitch from Loisaca. Strike, change up on the outside corner, knee level, 0-1. Come on, kid. You've got this. Come on, rushing. Oh yeah, his performance, Yamamoto, was amazing. Pitch is swung on off the end of the bat, fouled out of play on the changeup. Count is 0-2. Yeah, Yoshi he's been worth every penny so far. I mean, that performance, just coming out the next night, which, by the way, was not in the plans. He actually told Dave Roberts he wanted to come into that game. So he put himself in that game. Roberts just listened to him, and it worked out. So here's the 0-2 to rushing. Upstairs, fastball misses, 1-2. So it's a 1-2 count to Dalton rushing, nobody on. 4-3 Diamondbacks, bottom of the 7th inning. The pitch fouls off the fastball. The count remains 1-2. Yeah, Yamamoto, classic. That's going to be remembered for a very long time. It's going to go down in history. Now, I'll say before that World Series, it kind of reminded me of the 2001 World Series, which was probably the best World Series I had ever seen up to that point in terms of drama and the fight. 1-2, swings and fouls a changeup, so we'll do it again. Count remains 1-2. Yeah, Dalton rushing, you're in the game, buddy. Put your phone away and focus at the plate. I mean, come on, we need something from you here, buddy. Bring this team back to life. Let's go. Come on. The pitch. Outside. The changeup misses. Count is even. 2-2. 2-2 to the kid. Dalton rushing. Kid has 2 walk-off hits this year already. Shohei Ohtani looms on deck. Come on, rushing. Get on. Just get on base. The pitch. Upstairs. Ball 3. 3 balls, 2 strikes. He works an 0-2 count to 3-2. Come on, rushing. Let's go. Come on, kid. Lock in. Lock in. Here's a 3-2 to Dalton. Low, ball 4 on the changeup. So rushing works an 0-2 count into a walk. And we got a runner on here. He represents a tying run at first. And a potential go-ahead run coming up in the form of Shohei Ohtani. Ohtani's 2 for 3 with a double and a leadoff home run earlier in the game. So here's Shohei. representing the potential go-ahead run. Pitch outside, changeup misses 1-0. Here's a hip Shohei. 2 runs scored today. Come on, Shohei. Let's go. Come on. The pitch upstairs. The cutter misses. 2-0. 2-0 count to Shohei Ohtani, folks. 2-0 to Shohei. Let's go. Big moment here. Come on, big man. Give us one more. Here's a 2-0 to Shohei. There's a changeup's a strike at the bottom of the strike zone. 2-1. So 2-1 to Shohei. Loisaca is set. Out the stretch. He deals at 2-1. There's a strike, a changeup. Got away with that one too. It was right over the plate. Risky changeup to throw, but he got away with it. So the count is even 2-2 to Shohei Ohtani. Loisaca deals. Swung on off the end of the bat, fouls away the changeup to stay alive. We'll do it again. Big moment here in this game. Probably our last chance, too. Come on, Shohei. If anyone's been doing anything on offense lately, it's been Shohei. So Loisaca set and Shohei steps out for a moment. Time is granted. Here's a 2-2 to Shohei. Cuts and misses at a changeup in the dirt, and that'll do it. Strike 3. Just like that, the hope that we had is gone. After 7 innings of play, it's 4-3 Snakes here. Live at the CHman712 Sports Network. And when we return, Corbin Carroll, Gabriel Moreno, and Lourdes Gurriel Jr. due up. Stay tuned, folks. Stay tuned. What do you think of the Blue Jays and John Schneider saying that Cease was going to start the All-Star game regardless if Cam was pitching it or not? LOL. Oh yeah, Chom. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, buddy. Yeah, you did your job rushing. You got on base. But, you know, and once again, I am far from a Yankees fan, but Schlittler, the kind of year he's having, in my opinion, and that's with respect to Cease, and respect to the Jays, respect to Turkey Man, in my honest opinion, Schlittler should have been the starter for the American League. This game part of a series. Oh, it's just a series. It's just a regular season series. No championship. That's not till October, hopefully, if we get back to the World Series. So, it's a regular series. Regular season action here. Yeah. I hear you, Turkey Man. I'm sorry, man. Yeah, I remember you telling me about that when it happened. Yep. Hey, Sam is back. Sam is back, y'all. Toast to Sam. Tanner Scott in the game, getting some work. 40 games, 1-3 record, 2.63 ERA, 37 2/3 innings pitched, 49 strikeouts, 5 walks. Opponents batting 188 against the big lefty. So Tanner Scott looking to get some work in here. Yeah, I agree with Jake. Absolutely. I like when you guys have these conversations. I like seeing my chat getting along and, you know, supporting each other. Sliders outside 1-0 from Tanner Scott. So here's Corbin Carroll 0 for 3. The pitch from Scott. Slider just misses outside. Count is 2-0. Yeah, my usual. Although I do change it up night to night sometimes. But this one is my usual. That one's chopped back to the pitcher. Scott's got it. Throws down to first. 1 down. So 1 up, 1 down here for the Snakes. Tanner Scott trying to keep the score right here for now and give us another chance. Getting some work in. Not a safe situation, definitely. I mean, we're down. Pitch to Moreno. Swing. Oh, wow. He pulled a Manny Machado, guys. Moreno swung so hard over that slider, he fell into a K. He literally made a K, but that's only strike 1. Speaking of Manny, just for cracks and giggles, there you go. Sorry, I had to give some Manny love. Here's the 0-1. Upstairs with the fastball 1-1. And speaking of which, if you look up there, we are 8 subs away from 250. And Moreno pulls that one deep, but foul. Had home run distance, but kind of ahead on it. So the count is 1-2. Moreno's 1 for 2 with a single and a walk and a run scored. Here's the 1-2 from Scott. Fouls off the fastball at the knees. The count remains 1-2. We'll do it again. I still think, I mean, we're late in the game and whatnot. Views are down compared to the first 2 nights, but I still think we can hit 250. We're close to 250 subs. And fastball misses for a ball, 2-2. So count is even at 2-2 here to Moreno. Scott trying to give us a clean inning here. So Scott is set. The 2-2 is on the way. Cuts and misses at the heater. Challenge him into zone for strike 3. Dump your K's in the chat for Tanner Scott with his first K. 2 down. Oh yeah, thank you, Steven. Ladies and gentlemen, my friend Steven, by the way. Just for my buddy over there. Yep. Like and subscribe. It's free. Action all year long. Dodgers action. That ball is swung on. Back up the middle. And snagged. Tommy Tanks with a sliding snag. Ends the inning, folks. What a play. Took away a hit. So the D-backs go 3 up and 3 down here in the top of the 8th. And after 7.5 innings of play, 4-3 Arizona. When we return, Andy Paez, Freddie Freeman, and Mookie Betts are due up. Stay tuned. See if we can get something going here. Come on, let's fight back. Bottom of the 8th inning. Getting to crunch time, guys. We're only down by 1 run. Only down by 1, folks. Only down by 1. Yep. We're getting closer to 250, y'all. We're on the road to 300 subscribers here at the channel. Thank you all so much. I swear, when I did my first live stream, it was like May 29th or 30th. It was towards the end of May. I started with 25 subscribers, y'all. It's 25. And we're pushing to 250 and on the road to 300. Thank you all. You know, thank all of you, the viewers, the guys in the chat, everyone who supported the channel. Big thank you to all of you. Because honestly, these streams make me very happy. Even when we're losing, I'm happy, you know. I was a little mad earlier, but I'm happy overall. I'm having a good time. I love doing this. There's nothing I prefer doing. Oh yeah, Jake, check that out. That's Canadian Turkey. He's got, he does like recaps of the Blue Jays games in short form. And oh, Dalton Rushing was here earlier, guys, and I have to get his link. So Dalton Rushing is my recap guy. Dalton Rushing will be covering, especially he'll cover the recaps on the games I can't call because of my work schedule. So I'm going to go ahead and find that for us. And I'll try to post his link in the chat for you people. We are back at the ballpark. New pitcher Juan Murillo, 40 games, 2-4 record, 2.97 ERA, 36 1/3 innings pitched, 45 Ks, 13 walks, and he will face Pages. Pages checks his swing on the fastball. They said he held up 1-0. All right, I'm getting that link for everyone. Does a good job. Very passionate about the Dodgers. Very passionate. Fastball high, part of the strike zone, 1-1. So I'm getting that link right now for y'all while still calling the game. Just give me 1 second. We'll have it. That one bounces slider. It's a ball. Count is 2-1 to Andy Pages, folks. That one misses, 3-1. Fastball misses at the knees. So check it out, y'all. That's Dalton Rushing's link. I'm going to pin it up for now in the chat. So y'all check Dalton Rushing out. And that one's a swing and a miss over the sinker. Strike 2, 3-2. And Rushing will be my recap guy. And any game I can't call, he'll be doing the recaps for those games on shorts. So we kind of have a partnership here. So check out Dalton Rushing. Subscribe to him. And keep up with everything. All your Dodgers updates. And that was way outside, ball 4. We got a man on, y'all. Leadoff walk in the inning here for Pages. Yeah, Andy hasn't stopped him yet. I think he's probably working. Hard, Jake, thank you. Yeah, Jake's a classy New York fan. I'll say that. Here's Freddie Freeman over 3. And that's the kind of people we like to have in here, you know. I have fans from all kinds of different teams in here. We get along just fine. Freeman grounds it to first, steps on the bag for 1, throws down to second for the tag. Double play. 1 pitch, a double play. And just like that, 2 down. Two down for us here, guys. We're running out of outs. What a rally killer that was. But here's Mookie Betts, 0 for 3. Nobody on thanks to the double play. Fastball misses low, 1-0. Mookie has 2 ground outs and a pop out today. That he should have got that run in, but somebody got the run ins after anyway. But still, Mookie kind of struggling this weekend. And there's a sinker, a strike at the knees, 1-1. Yep, make sure y'all subscribe to Dalton Rushing as well. Canadian Turkey and Dalton Rushing, folks. Pitch is low and outside with the slider, 2-1. 2-1 count to Mookie Betts. Represents a tying run at the plate. He had a bit of a power surge not too long ago. And that would be a good time for one. Here's the pitch. Slider is right over the plate for a strike. That was a perfect pitch to hit. You probably won't see that again. Count is even at 2-2 to Mookie Betts here. Here's the 2-2. Grounded deep to first. First baseman got it. Flips to the pitcher. Dodgers are retired. So, Dodgers go, thanks to the double play, no one left on base. After 8 innings of play, it's 4-3 Snakes here, guys. Hey, Smooth, what's up? Betts got to make it. Yeah, didn't that time, but we got 3 outs left to work with if we can keep the deficit where it's at. And when we return, Vargas, Arenado, and Tawa due up for the Diamondbacks when we return. Yeah, they got to hold it right here, and they got to put some fight up in there in the 9th inning. I mean, we have not been putting up a good offensive effort this weekend. Defense has been lousy. Our offense has not been coming up this weekend, so we'll see what happens, guys. We'll see what happens. But thank you all for being here and hanging out, spending your afternoon with me. And I promise, no matter how frustrating things can go, after the last pitch of this game, I have a mini post-game show. I'll do a quick recap of the game. We'll do some out-of-town scores. We'll go over score updates around the league. And we'll call it a day. I'll let y'all go. Oh, thank you, Smooth. I appreciate it. Still a fairly new channel. We're still growing. On the road to 300 subscribers now. And I'm enjoying it. The youngest member of the Dodgers? That's a good question. I think it might be Robleski. But don't quote me on that one. I'm not 100% sure. If Rushing is in here, I haven't seen him in a bit. Rushing is really good with that information or finding information. But I would say I think it might be Robleski. Because he's 20. It's either Robleski or Sheehan. One of them is 24. The other one's 26. It's one of those two. That's 24. So, not too sure. Oh, no. Hey, Sealy. You just made it back for the 9th inning. Top of the 9th inning. So, you're here with some time. Here's Evan Phillips. 2 games. 4.50 ERA. Came off the IL. 2 innings pitched. 4 strikeouts. Right-handed pitcher. And the pitch is low to Vargas, who's 2 for 3. 1-0. Hey, Sealy, we're going to need your trash cans at the bottom of the 9th inning, by the way. So, hang around for it. Yep, this is a passion of mine. I really enjoy being here with you guys. I enjoy doing this. I love to chat. You guys are a lot of fun. Sweeper along the bottom of the strike zone, 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Ildemaro Vargas. At 257 on the year, he's got 47 RBIs. So here's the 1-1 from Phillips. Sweeper down and inside. Try to check his swing. They said he went. Count is 1 and 2. So we are set up here for a K. Let's see if we get the K, guys. See if we get the K. Oh, I appreciate the heads up, Smooth. Thank you. Ball's grounded to second. This should be 1 down. Throw on first. So Vargas is retired. So 1 down for the Snakes here in the top of the 9th inning. Yep. Appreciate the heads up, Smooth. Thank you. Yep. Yeah, maybe we can go extras this afternoon, guys. We'll see what happens. Here's Arenado. So Nolan Arenado is coming up to the plate. 1 for 3 with an RBI double in the 5th and a run scored. Fastball at the bottom of the strike zone for a strike. It looked low. Let's just hope he doesn't challenge it. Also, the chat does provide a lot of information. You guys find things or you know things, you let us know. Oh, he does challenge. It's overturned to a ball. Arizona retains their challenge. It was 1.5 inches below the strike zone. That one's fouled. 1-1. From a pitcher's perspective, I'd say walks definitely add more pressure. It can. I usually, especially when you walk the leadoff guy or you're just walking people all day, it creates a tough situation, putting runners on base, freebies, you know? So I would say walks are more annoying. Sweeper inside, 2-1. So I would say that. I would say walks for sure. If you give up a solo home run, it's one run and done. If you walk a guy, then the next guy hits a home run, it's a 2-run home run. It's definitely worse. Cut on a miss. Challenge him with a fastball in the zone. 2-2. So we are set up here for a K. And I would love to see a strikeout here, folks. Yeah, mental pressure. Turkey Man's right. I agree with Turkey Man. Here's a 2-2. Swung on, reached for it. Flies it out to center field. Pages is there on the warning track. Makes the catch. So 2 down here for the Snakes in the top of the 9th inning. I remember, y'all, after the game, after the last pitch, I'll do my mini post game. We'll go over some scores around the league. We'll recap this game. Some final words. And then I'll let you all go for the afternoon. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Oh, yeah, I heard he had like 7. Did he have like 7 walks? Here's Tawa, 0 for 3. Sinkers fouled off 0-1. 0-1 at Tim Tawa. Right-handed hitter. Yeah, Savage had a really rough outing. That was tough. And that one checks his swing on the sweeper. They appeal down to first. The umpire says he went. So 0-2, we are set up again. 0-2. 7 walks in the second inning. Well, did all that happen in one inning, or are you talking about first and second inning combined? Here's the 0-2. Sweeper just misses the low outside corner. 1-2. So 1-2, guys. 1-2 count here. Phillips is set. He deals. Oh, fastball runs high. Count is 2-2. Try to get him to chase. No chase on that one. Hey, we are cruising. We're getting closer to 250 subscribers. I'll be happy to end the weekend with 250. And that ball swung on. Crushed in the air by Tawa, and it is gone. Left center home run. So Tawa strikes again. He's been killing us all series long. And that might have been the dagger, y'all. It is 5-3 Snakes on the solo home run. His 3rd home run of the year. 414 feet. Exit velo 103. Oh, we are in trouble now. We need a miracle in the bottom of the 9th. (5-3) D-backs. It looks like we're getting our first sweep. Here's Waldschmidt. Swings and fouls off the first pitch fastball. 0-1. So barring some kind of a miracle comeback, we're looking at our first sweep of the year. Upsetting. Especially right before the break. Yeah, Sealy, we're about to get swept for the first time this year. Because we can't play defense all of a sudden and we can't score. Cutter's outside, 1-1. We forgot how to play defense. That's what it is. We don't play defense and we can't score. Unless your name is Shohei Ohtani, chances are you're not doing anything right now. So, here's the 1-1 to Waldschmidt. Sinker misses low, 2-1. And the Diamondbacks always play us tough, but I mean, come on. You got to win at least a game here, guys. Oh, first was 4, second inning was like 3. Yeah, maybe yips. Okay, Frankie, I got you. 2-2. Swings at that pitch, so 2-2 count here on Waldschmidt. 2-2 setup, the pitch. Swings and lifts that one out to right. Tucker is there with the catch, and that'll do it. But the Snakes pick up another run on a solo shot from Tawa. And after 8.5 innings of play, it is now 5-3 Arizona when we return. Last licks for the Dodgers, folks. Edmund, Tommy Tanks, King Tuck, Kyle Tucker, and Big Teo. Teoscar Hernandez due up when we return. Stay tuned here live at CHman712 Sports Network. Do we have a chance here, guys, or not? Huh. If Carroll gets walked, we win 800. See if we can get a rally going here, folks. That'll be nice. Put up some fight. Hey, going to extra, that'll be nice if we go into extras. We'll see what happens, folks. We'll see what happens. Yeah, me too, Smooth. Me too. I'm not a big sports bettor, by the way, but I welcome the conversation. If people mention, like if people come in and mention, hey, by the way, I bet on this or I bet on that, that is awesome. That's cool. But yeah, I know like some channels and some chats, they don't like it. They don't want to hear it. But I'm okay with it. So long as the person's not over and over obnoxious about it, it's cool. So y'all are more than welcome. Fans, sports bettors, y'all are welcome to hang out. More the merrier in the chat. We got the Turkey Man here, still here. Turkey Man's been here for most of it. Paul Sewall in the mound, 36 games, 2-4 record, 21 saves and 22 opportunities, 4.36 ERA, 33 innings, 37 strikeouts as opposed to 8 walks, but he has allowed 7 home runs. But opposing batters only batting 185 against him. So the closer is in the game for Arizona. Free bet free. And fastball misses upstairs, 1-0. Here's Tommy Tanks. Tommy Edman up, 1-for-3 with a 2-run single earlier. Here's a 1-0. Grounded foul, first base side, 1-1. Gobble, gobble. Got you, Turkey Man. Got you. I don't speak your language, but gobble, gobble indeed, whatever you said. As long as you didn't tell me to go F myself. Fastball high and tight, 2-1. So 2 balls, 1 strike here to Tommy Tanks. Yeah, Sealy with the trash cans. Now I feel better. Here's a 2-1 to Edman, and he grounds it to second. Routine play for the second baseman, on to first. 1 down. We're down to our final 2 outs here, folks. Our final 2 outs. Come on, let's go. Let's put up a fight here. Come on, let's go down swinging. Here's King Tuck, Kyle Tucker, 0-for-3. 2 ground outs and a line out, folks. Due for a loss, yep. Oh, no, here's the thing. They always play the Dodgers well. I don't know why. So there's a strike to Kyle Tucker in the outside corner, 0-1. So, like, the Snakes could be sub 500. We can be on the way to winning 100 games, and they will give us a hard time. I don't know what it is. Some teams play other teams better than some. It's weird. Sweeper, high outside corner, strike 2. It's like, oh, Tom Fitzpatrick is here. So, like, Fitzy will tell you. He's a Red Sox play-by-play guy. So, like, the Red Sox were hot. They got hot. But before that, they lost a series to the Rockies. Fouls off the fastball, 0-2. And over the last few years, the Rockies have played the Red Sox tough, even when they've had good teams. With the exception of last year. Last year, they beat the Rockies. But it's like the Rockies play them tough. The Diamondbacks play us tough. For some reason. There's no rhyme or reason. That ball is swung on, lifted in the air to center field, back at the warning track with the catch. Right in front of the warning track. So, Tucker flies out. We're down to our final out, folks. Final out. We're about to get swept for the first time. What number is currently retired for Jack? Oh, this is an easy one. So I'm not even going to say it. Let's see if Chom knows. Hey, Turkey Man, do you know the answer to that trivia question? Here's Big Teo, Teoscar Hernandez up. The pitch. There's a strike on the fastball, 0-1. He's 0 for 2. The pitch, high, 1-1. Oh, Turkey man, tell me you're kidding. That ball is swung on, lifted, foul out of play. On the sweeper, 1-2, we are down to our final strike here this afternoon. Turkey, tell me you're kidding. Oh, good. Good. You had me scared for a moment, buddy. Because every year MLB does a day where everyone wears 42. You should remember that. So here's a 1-2 to Teoscar. Muncy is on deck. The pitch. Cuts and misses at the high fastball, and we lose. We have been swept for the first time all season. We lose all 3 to the Snakes here in an unexcusable series. Dodgers lose. And final score is 5-3. Now we'll move on into our post game, and then I'll let you guys go. So Thompson gets the win. He's 4-2 with a 2.88 ERA now. Henriquez takes the loss. He's 4-1 with a 2.52 ERA. Sewald gets the save. His 22nd of the year. ERA now at 4.24. We couldn't beat them in a bullpen game that they had. They had a bullpen game and we couldn't beat them. So, player of the game, Vargas. He went 2 for 4 with a double and an RBI. Sheehan pitched well, 5 1/3 innings, 3 hits, 1 earned run, 7 strikeouts. Defense failed him. Shohei, 2 for 4, home run, a double, RBI, 2 runs scored. And the Dodgers, we stranded 4 on base, 4 men left on base. The Diamondbacks, 4 men left on base. But the biggest difference maker was the fact that we committed 2 errors in that game. We scored 1 in the first, 2 in the third. D-backs scored 2 in the fifth, 2 in the sixth, 1 in the ninth to take the win. But as it stands, let's do some score updates, and then I'll talk about the division standings before we go into the All-Star break. So, as far as the scores go, Pirates defeat the Brewers 14-5. Orioles 8-2 winners over the Royals. The Yankees 5-3 winners over the Nats. Phillies blank the Tigers 5-0. The Red Sox defeat the Mets and sweep them 3-2. Mariners 8-2 winners over Tampa Bay. The Indians 5-2 winners over the Marlins. Cubs 8-4 winners over the Reds. And the Twins defeat the Angels 4-2. White Sox defeat the Oakland A's 9-1. The Braves defeat the Cardinals 4-3. The Rangers beat the Astros 6-5. The Giants beat the Rockies 3-1. The Padres over the Blue Jays 5-4. And of course, we lost 5-3. As far as how the standings look before the All-Star break, going into the All-Star break, the Devil Rays lead the American League East by 3 games over the Yankees. The White Sox are tied with the Indians for the lead in the Central, with the Twins just 3 games behind them. The Rangers have a 1.5 game lead above the Mariners over there in the American League West. As far as the National League goes, the Braves still have a 2-game lead over Philadelphia in the NL East. The Brewers have a 5-game lead over the Cubs in the NL Central. And in the West, fortunately, we have a 12.5 game lead over the Diamondbacks and a 13-game lead over the Padres. So at least we have that. But once again, thank you all for being here. We made the most of everything. And I'll see you guys after the break. And I'll catch up with the chat real quick. Seeing the film. Yeah, it was a good movie. 42 was a good movie. I liked it. Fitzy. Sam, not too happy. Unbelievable. Yeah, Steve and I agree. Unbelievable. Yep, I'll hang out. We'll be at Andy's stream later, guys. We'll meet over there. And you got Chomp Chocolate Ice Cream. Rushing, tell the Tankies versus Dodgers upcoming Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'll have recaps of those games. Yes, absolutely. Hey, yeah, Frankie, we got spanked this weekend. It is what it is. No team's ever gone 162-0, but anyways, let me think for a moment, make sure I'm not forgetting anything. Yeah, so I'll see you guys after the All-Star break. The All-Star game, I won't be able to call that because I'm working. I won't be able to call the Yankees series, but I will be calling the Phillies, the first two games of the Phillies series, the entire weekend series against the Mets. I'll be updating my streaming schedule, so you guys stay tuned, check that out. Thank you guys for everything. Take care. Enjoy the rest of this beautiful Sunday. Over and out.